60 hours is what my Stalker 2 playthrough took. 60 hours. All of it live streamed over on TheJan 11 on Twitch, and this is my fully narrated story of my playthrough. You will get all the context that you need for the story, so there's going to be full cinematics for those that are actually that good, and otherwise you're going to hear a lot of yapping, and just, I'm going to, you know, get you through the story from start to finish. So I hope you enjoy this. This video took me forever to make. My chat wanted me to make this video. Never made something like this, but I think it turned out pretty well. Yeah. Enjoy. I start the game on Stalker difficulty because I'm a pussy and I didn't dare to play the game on veteran. I start the game and there's a cinematic where my whole entire apartment is on fire and I'm just chilling and grabbing some weird artifact stone shining thing from my fridge. We cut to a scene of a truck driving around in the zone, which is a direct copy of the first game where you play as the dude named S.T.A.L.K.E.R, who eventually destroys the Matrix-type AI that's controlled by 7 scientists in like Matrix-styled pods. It's a 15-year-old game. I don't think that I should spoiler alert you on this one. Anyways, this truck is being driven by some scientists, and we play as the dude named Skiff. Skiff is a normal dude in a normal city that has basically been kidnapped by the scientist. Now, the reason for that is because this scientist wants the stone that we found in our own fridge. I don't know how this makes any sense, but let's just roll with it, all right? We arrive at the zone, and this dude just talks to me like I'm his intern about how I gotta use the big scanner in the dangerous zone to do something for his research. Oh, and I hope you don't mind the big donation goal at the top of the screen and the alerts of my incredible community, which have gigantic peepees that are donating to said charity. But please, guys, enough about me and my generosity. Trust me, I know it's really hard to play a video game and put a donation goal on the screen, but the homies that donated their hard-earned money are also pretty cool. Anyways, the scientist is being sassy, so we manhandle him and he taps out like a little bitch. Now that he knows who the top dog is, he tells me that I have to take that big scanner and go to 3 different spots in the zone and just scan something. An important detail is that my special stone is inside of that scanner. But he tells me to first go to a dude named Nehoda, which in Czech means accident. If you ever thought your parents hated you, just remember that this dude's name is Accident. We jump over the wall and start our adventure. We get a warm welcome from this flesh mutant and move on to the lab. We climb up the ladder and get on top of the bunker lab thing. We open the hatch and jump down. There we find a scientist that has been sent back to the lobby, but it isn't a scientist that we are looking for. And just in the other room, there he is, Nehoda, laying lifeless on the ground. You could say that Nehoda had an accident. Get it? It's funny because, you know what, never mind. We grab the PDA off his corpse, which says that he has more information on his laptop. We turn the lights on and look around if we can find some more information about the research now that Nehoda cannot really talk anymore. We find his laptop and get interrupted by a dude on the radio.
Holy fucking cow.
Yeah, it really is that bad. The English have colonized the zone and there's nothing we can do about it. Besides playing the game in Ukrainian, but for the sake of understanding the story without having to read the subtitles and my chat, I'll just go through the pain of listening to this English voice acting. So yeah, bear with me on this one. We find a spot for the scanner, so I put it down, and then the game shows us how cool the in-game animations are. But I'll be honest, this is basically the only time that you really see in-game cool, like, animation moments, you know? You'll see what I'm talking about later in the video. With the first of the 3 scans done, we move on to the second one. We scan some sort of cave and we get some zip-zap anomalies and flamethrowers. There's a lot of variation in these anomalies that have been created by the zone with the nuclear power and just basically magic. And it boils down to powers that you cannot see, so you throw like a bolt into it and then you activate it, so then it's on cooldown and then you can just walk through it. And if you don't do that, and you walk yourself into it, then you will feel the damage. You can see these anomalies like booby traps, like this zip-zap electric thing, and the flamethrowers. And now it's time to put the scanner in the 3rd and last spot, where we get a cinematic. Some dudes from the ward, which is basically the police, walk around and want to steal my scanner, but they get sent back to the lobby by a sniper with a comically big red laser. I pull the corpse inside and grab the smoke grenade from his body, which by the way, does not exist in the game, and then we throw that on the scanner. We run into the smoke and shoot into the heavens like it's the 4th of July and yoink the scanner. As we run away in the open field, we get choke slammed by a stalker. As we lay there in the sub-bot position, he gets ordered to kill us. But this stalker is a weak one and spares us by shooting into the air and then knocking us out. And this, gentlemen, sums up the intro of the game. We see the title of the game, Stalker 2, Shadow of Chornobyl, and then we wake up with a cute little puppy nibbling on our toes. We do want to shoot it, but the gun is empty, so we wrestle with it and kick it into an anomaly, and then it explodes into many, many tiny pieces. Moving on, this is where we find Richter, who is the NPC with the thickest Czech accent that I've ever heard since Zeman was president of the Czech Republic. Anyways, we tell Richter that our scanner has been stolen by the stalker that knocked me out, and he tells us we should stop by the first town called Zalicia and ask if the bartender knows anything about these attackers. On our way to Zalicia, we stumble upon some bandits that are shooting up a house. I send them all back to the lobby with a couple 1-2 buckle my shoe pops in the head, and then this stalker inside the house invites me in.
I wasn't really expecting any help. Come on over, let's have a chat. You fucked them up pretty good, eh? I might be pushing my luck here, but could you lend me a hand with something else? Me and Gloomy got ambushed by those bandits. I managed to make a tactical retreat, but the bastards took Gloomy. I don't know what they are doing to him, but I doubt they are throwing him a party. We need to rescue him and make those thugs regret it.
All right, I'll do it.
For real? Dude, you rock. Don't worry, I won't just send you there empty-handed. I've got a stash close by. It's got everything you need. A gun, some ammo, the whole shebang.
Did you hear that, guys? I rock, and I can have the whole shebang. For the record, Stalker hasn't really had the best development environment. They went from Ukraine to Prague, and in the process, they lost a lot of data. And as far as I know, there's a lot of voice actors that they either lost contact with, or they are occupied with, let's say, more important matters. So the studio had to hire a bunch of Czech voice actors, but look, man, I'm not critiquing the devs here. They were dealt a very bad hand and had to move on. I'm critiquing the voice actors here. They either asked the pizza delivery guy to do the voice acting, or these actors just downright scammed the devs. I mean, homie, no matter how Czech you are, you can do a retake and say shebang. How hard can it be? Shebang is just... that's diabolical, dude. Come on. And before anyone says that it's hard for a Czech person to pronounce English words, let me slam dunk on that by letting you know that I am Czech. Well, not me, but my mom, and I am Dutch. Let me give you a quick benchmark of my Czech skills, and any Czechs out there can call me out. 333 stříbrných stříkaček stříkaj přes 333 stříbrných střech. That was not AI, that was absolutely me. 333 stříbrných stříkaček, Yorshin Zbazhin, all right? So yeah, I believe that I have the right to tell this Czech voice actor that he scammed the devs. And I'm sad to say this, but he is definitely not the only voice actor that has scammed the devs. Shebang. My God.
Shebang.
Anyways, moving on. I do this little side mission and go to the camp where this dude is held hostage. I clear out this whole camp and then I start talking to him.
Jorik asked me to get you out of here.
He asked you to wipe his ass, that's what he did. All right, you stupid asshole. Get over here!
I do want to note that this voice actor and the script that he's reading is actually really good. Haha! Now that we helped our fellow stalker, we get a reward for this quick side mission, which is 850 coupons. That might sound like a lot, but I can only buy one single medkit for that. So besides the actual fun, it was a waste of time. It's time to speed things up, so buckle up, gentlemen. I found this magma artifact, and later on, I found this pebble artifact. Long story short, artifacts can be sold for an alright price, or you can put them in your armor suit and get buffs in return for getting radiation damage. Pretty cool, but most artifacts suck ass and sell for really cheap, so really nothing important aside from a handful that I found throughout this whole playthrough. It is what it is. On my way to Zalicia, I got a little detour into the sewers where an army of rats were freaking me out, but a single hand grenade just deleted them. And then we finally get to Zalicia and spoke to Gaffer, but we get interrupted by the ward who wanted answers from him.
What do you want? Sit down and stay out of sight.
3 of my men never reported back from their overnight patrol around the Lesser Zone. We found their bodies by the old bridge. A trader who goes by Hamster is peddling this service weapon that belonged to one of those wardens. He got it from Squint. Squint was there for sure. He finished off the wounded and looted their bodies. Find me the culprit.
So yeah, we gotta find this stalker named Squint. This meant we had to stock up at the local trader to get some good items, but instead we got some English voice acting.
Best deals in the zone. Ask anyone. Guaranteed. I'd never try to pull one over on the rookies like Sidor does.
Now, because I'm a funny man, I made a sketch about this dude, and you will sit there and enjoy it, you hear me?
Oh, my favorite customer.
God, I hate when you say it like that.
Mate, I got some fish and chips for you, and a nice variety of drinks.
Stop right there. Don't you dare say it.
I got vodka.
Don't say it.
I got beer.
Hamster, don't you dare.
I got milk.
Hamster, I'm warning you.
And of course, I got a nice bottle of water.
Oh, you mother... Anyways, I get to Gaffer and Richter, who are chilling in a one-on-one replica of a classic, loving Eastern European household. I tell them I want to know where Solder is, which is the dude that we heard on the radio at the start of the game, remember? Holy fucking cow. Richter tells me he knows him, and he knows where to find him, but first he wants my help activating some radio towers to find Squint to solve their problem with the ward. I climb an entire tower and activate it, and then go to another tower, climb that and activate it, and now I know the exact location of Squint, which is over at the old windmill. So I dragged my ass over there, ready to find Squint. Before I got there though, I did have a chat with the leader of the ward and asked him what his thoughts were on Squint.
Squint is a piece of shit.
Alright, this gave me a good excuse to walk up to him and shoot him point blank in the face. I looted his corpse and saw the ward sensors, which were the key item of this quest. I did have a choice to give it to the ward, but I went and gave it to Richter instead, and he gave me the location of Solder in return. I explored the rest of Zalicia and I meet this mommy's boy that's crying about some religious picture that he wants me to find in the poppy fields. He wants it because it reminds him of his family. Weak beta male mindset for someone in the zone, but I agreed to find it for him. You never know how much money this guy had. I was hoping for a big reward. I go to the poppy fields, and as I get there, there's this dude over the radio that tells me that he wants to talk to me. So I meet up with this dude, and his name is Pomor, and he gives me the location of the religious picture, and he tells me he'll pay top dollar for it, and tries to convince me to not give a shit about this mommy's boy. I find the picture, and when I walk back to Pomor, I realize that even though I obviously agree that there is no spot for a mommy's boy in the zone, I also don't trust some random dude in an old house in the poppy fields telling me what to do. So I did what any real man in the zone would do, which is to walk up to him, shoot him in the head, and then rob him. I give the picture to the mommy's boy and get a measly 1,000 coupons in return. Ask me if I regret giving it to him, because I do. I do regret giving it to him. But scum saving is for pussies, so we move on. Again, the side mission was fun, but besides the fun part, it was a waste of time. Anyways, I go to the location I got from Richter to find Solder. I clear the entire underground camp of all the enemies and go ahead and confront him, which we get a cinematic for.
Cinematic! Everybody get ready!
Oi, drop the gun. Who the fuck are you?
This man, Solder, is a one-on-one copy of my Montenegrin uncle. The most Slav character that I have seen in video gaming history. An overweight man with a cheap haircut wearing a carpet-designed sweater, holding a gun in one hand and a piece of bread in the other. And they made the guy fucking British or Australian or whatever the fuck that was. Anyways, he told me to look for a dude named Nestor. And that's really all he was useful for, so right after that, I just shot him straight through the heart. Don't need to hear that voice anymore. On my way back to Gaffer, I stumbled upon a side mission where I had to get into a house to save a stalker that was held hostage by a monolithian. Monolithians are basically brainwashed cultists, and they believe the zone is talking to them, but really is just a scientific science thing that's talking to them. I went out of my way to do the side mission, but I was in the mood to break the game a little bit, and I did actually succeed in that. I parkoured on top of a fence, and then I got on top of the house and saw this bad guy praying on his knees, just spinning around. He only started talking to me when I touched this ladder that I should have probably used to get there in the first place. I tried to wake up the hostage stalker, which caused him to levitate. And this right here is what we call in stalker terms an anomaly and not a bug. Okay, let's get that straight. I talk to the rescue team outside of the house and tell them that I'll basically just sit in the cuck chair and watch them fight it out. At that moment, I see the bad guy run out of the house and straight up shoot the other dude with an entire clip of his Kalashnikov. After a while of watching, I did kind of get jealous and I decided to participate. So I whipped it out and penetrated him with it, with the knife in this video game. Now that I helped the good guys, I went over to the hostage and shot him in the face. Because the zone is not made for weaklings like him and his weak rescue squad that did not give me a reward for helping. We have a saying in the Netherlands that goes like this: for nothing goes the sun up, which means you should pay me for my fucking services. And if you don't, this is what happens. The bad guy got stuck in the ceiling, by the way. I just wanted to show you that because it looks kind of funny. Doesn't it look funny? Subscribe to my channel and your PP will grow. It's a real thing. Doctors hate me. Anyways, we go to Gaffer and he gives me the key to get out of this early game zone, which is called the Lesser Zone, and go in the center of the zone to find this Nestor dude. I come across this big water tower and climb it all the way up, and let me tell you, spoiler alert, this gun carried me for the next 20 hours or so. Having a big scope on an AK in this game, in the early game, is the equivalent of easy mode. It's like using magic in Elden Ring, and boy oh boy, do I love to play my games on the easiest way possible. I upgrade this bad boy at the local technician and move on with my adventure. Now on my way to the entrance of the center zone, or whatever it's called, I was attacked by dogs. So I went inside the house and closed the door and asked me if dogs can open the door in the zone. Yes, they can, yes. Yes, they can. Anyways, we use the key that we got from Gaffer to get out of the lesser zone and enter the center zone. First thing we encounter is a couple of bandits that are robbing a fellow stalker. They're looking for his stash and tell me to find it, because apparently bandits cannot find anything and stalkers can. Like, literally, he said that stalkers are good at finding stuff. Whatever. Dora the Explorer type storytelling. I know it's gonna be like that for the rest of the game, guys. I look around and found the stash, but right before I got back, I threw them a hot potato right at their feet, which killed all of them. Really, all of them, including the stalker. I hoped it would not hit him, but there's another saying in Dutch, and it's called, you can't always throw six. Then I found this piece of art in the zone. A sausage that was standing upright. I love straight, long, erect sausages. Please subscribe. My wife will take the kids if I don't become a famous YouTuber. I got 0 people on my Patreon, and I doubt anyone will sponsor a dude that talks about straight, long, erect sausages. So at least subscribe. I go over to the detention center, which I was told to go there to meet with a guy named S.T.A.L.K.E.R, who's a part of a faction named S.P.A.R.K. He tells me to go somewhere to find information about Nestor, and he gives me an extra side mission to find and rescue a dude from his team. So I go to this place, and I find his dude, and I shoot him point blank in the face. And I kid you not, that was the exact moment that my wife came into the room to give me a cup of tea. Tea! Thank you. On his corpse, I find the PDA of this poor guy, and it said we had to go down to the lab to find info on Nestor. I go down, I kill a bloodsucker, and find a voice recording of Nestor and Diode talking about scanners or something. Then I get a call from a random dude saying he's offering help and that I should come to him to the upper floor. He sent me the code to the door upstairs. I enter the code and walk around and find this mysterious dude. He's in the middle of setting up an ambush for the ward and asks me if I could help him out. I shake my head and say I won't do it and run to safety. I might say that I'm a real man, but I am and I always will be a rat king. I stand in a safe space and watch him draw a heart on the wall like a fucking psychopath with blood, and then he joins me into this safe space. We lock ourselves out and watch. The ward comes in the room and we basically microwave them and watch how they slowly lower their heart rate to 0. This was such a traumatic experience for Skiff that he started to chug down 20 bottles of vodka, coping with his issues like a real Eastern European man. Drinking and holding your emotions is the true Slav way of life. Our next carrot on a stick for the main mission is Diode, who's located in the slag heap further north. This meant I had to walk for 1,000 miles, and on my way I found this bandit hideout. I approach them and I don't get ambushed by bullets necessarily, but rather immaculate voice acting. I keep bringing it up and I'm sorry, but guys, listen to this and tell me I'm wrong.
I just found the body. Someone else did this.
Bullshit! You think you can off our bro like that and act all innocent? We need to bury him. And funerals ain't cheap.
Anyways, I arrive at the slag heap and find this man-child crying about his gun being in a puddle of radioactive water and he needs my manly help to fish it out. I do agree to help him, so I jump in and grab it. But then I realize that this gun is quite good, and I also realize that this dude is a pussy. And then I realize that I don't give a shit about him or my reputation in the zone. So I tell him to suck a fart out of my ass and I move on. It's safe to say that he wasn't happy about it, but what is he gonna do about it? He just walked away, so who cares? Inside the camp of the slag heap, I find two total NPCs talking to each other about some mission.
I ain't gonna beg you. If you chicken out, I'll find someone else.
I'm not chickening out, just double checking. I'll do it.
Great. I'll tell Cherry you're in.
And then I finally meet Diode.
I've got a workshop not far from here. The only ones who knew about it were Nestor and me. And now the thugs do too, apparently. They showed up without warning. Of course. I'm not that much of a fighter. I'm better with tools than a gun, so I had to get creative. I turned the scanner on, it created a bunch of anomalies, and I managed to get away. You really ought to take a look around my workshop. I figure you might find something useful in those thugs' pockets. I'm better off here at the slag heap. But if you want for risks, I'll give you the coordinates.
All right, I'll have a look at your workshop.
Whatever you find there, bring it to me. I want to see it.
So I head over to the workshop and indeed find his scanner, and it's still active. I turn it off. Apparently I found some information that the people that raided Diode's workshop were people that Nestor knows of or whatever, and he's like held hostage or something.
Do you think whoever sent those men after you has Nestor?
I'd bet on it. As for Nestor, well, he had everything written down. As far as I know, he kept all his records in a special stash. Why don't you go and check it out? You never know.
All right, I'll go have a look.
You've got the coordinates. Keep me posted.
Yeah, so we got another fetch quest to do, but before we go off on this walking simulator, we have to meet up with Richter.
Richter?
Quick T-pose!
Richter?
Skiff.
What are you doing here?
Just living a little. I mean, take a look at the view.
Yeah, please, look at that view. Boy, oh boy, did we get scammed on this one. This is what we expected, and this is what we get. All right, anyways, let's move on.
We got hammered once and went on the Ferris wheel. It was a pretty shitty ride, but we had a hell of a time.
Yeah, so this cinematic was put into the game so the trailer would have some sauce, because there's nothing else that the game says here. It's just Richter talking about Pripyat and then acting like a character from Concord. By the way, we're like 4 streams in now, but this is a moment where I ended the stream. Then the next day I came back on stream and dropped some lore on the chat. Look around you! It looks like shit! This is the greatest representation of the Eastern Bloc. This is Eastern Europe. Welcome. If you go to Prague, you'll find a place that looks even worse than this. And we move on. I find the stash of Nestor on top of the crane where Richter was being cringe. There I found a voice recorder where Nestor said something about scanners and a labyrinth and a dig site or something. Honestly, man, I'm losing the details of the main mission. Not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong, the big moments in the story are downright epic. But these details and fetch quests are just, you know, boring. I know. I'm sorry, guys, but it is what it is. It's been one fetch quest after another, and I need to remember 20 different names of dudes that don't matter. Now, with that said, I'm gonna pump up the tempo here and show you the big highlights and big story plot points, which I really do love, and also which I don't love that much. I also really love it when you subscribe. I'm sorry, I know I don't want to be this guy, but I gotta be this guy. Guys, she is gonna take the kids. Please help. Moving on, I went on a quick side mission and found these dudes that first were really friendly to me, and then for no reason just turned on me. You're not supposed to be here. Why did you guys let him shoot me like that? What the fuck? Yeah, I bet you don't know how to deal with this, huh? Dude, I swear to God, you cannot trust anyone in the fucking zone. You cannot. Anyone who's suspicious, I'm gonna just shoot from now on. Fuck it. No, seriously. Fast forward to me getting to the ending of this side mission, where I find a dude that's hiding from a mafia boss or something, and he starts negotiating with me.
I know the coordinates for his stash. Take it and the package, and let me go. Deal?
I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word.
All right, give me the goods and the info on S.T.A.L.K.E.R stash.
I knew we could figure something out. I sent you the coordinates for both.
Tell him he has his freedom, and then give him a little love tap from an AK. Like that. And then I accepted another side mission from this dude at the slag heap. He's the dude that gave the mission to the other dude when we just arrived here. I did have a gut feeling that there's something stinky going on with this mission, but I take his mission anyways and go to the location. And lo and behold, it was a trap. I killed the whole enemy camp and find the other guy that also got scammed by this quest giver. He tells me we should schwack the scammer by luring him out of the slag heap and send him back to the lobby, and I agree. I go back to this scammer and tell him that the other dude wants to schwack him. He is worried and I offer him protection. We run outside and I escort him to a safe space, which is really just over the hill, like 20 meters away. This doesn't make sense, okay? I'm just gonna tell you, it doesn't make sense. Anyways, he's smoking a ciggy with his friends, and that's where I throw a nade in the middle of them and watch them fly. I grab his corpse and bring it back inside. The moment I was indoors while carrying him, there was an anomaly that happened with his corpse, but I still was able to put the corpse under the other scammed dude, and look, that's pretty cool, right? Don't ask me how long it took me to get this shot. It will be in the video, and you will look at it, and you will enjoy it. I don't care how unimpressive it is. It looks funny. Just look at it, enjoy it, and let's move on. All right? Later on, I meet two drunk dudes at the bar. They give me a mission to put vodka bottles in 3 separate stashes, and these stashes are from a friend who, for some reason, can't do it himself, and they are too drunk. And they give me very clear instructions before I head out to do the mission.
No stealing from the stashes, okay?
And naturally, at the first stash that I found, I stole the scanner and the 2 artifacts. I bet he would have given me 5 coupons and a kiss on the cheek as a reward anyways. So I rather go for the loot. The second stash was worthless, really, but at the third one, I found the owner and made short work of him. I get back to the drunk dudes and they have already heard that their friend has died. They are not suspicious at all and offer me a shot to pour one out for their homie. Moving on, I continue the main mission where I had to go to some cave and found a poor, weak little stalker that needed my help.
I heard them talking to some Varang guy about some kind of a plant. I know the scanner wasn't theirs.
A plant, you say? Guess I ought to go check it out.
Why? This is the zone, bitch. Deal with it. By the way, look at this ladder and how it has the yellow paint on it to hold your hand. So apparently there's a button where you can un-Ubisoft the game and remove all this yellow ladder bullshit going on, and I love it. Moving on with the main mission, I try to backstab this one guy, all sneaky-like, so I slice him once. It didn't really do the backstab animation, but anyways, that doesn't make a sound. Yet, the sniper found out about me, and he started shooting at me. And I just want to remind you that I'm really glad that I didn't go for the hardest difficulty because of anomalies like this. So I clear the camp and find this unusual PDA, which belongs to one of the dudes that stole my scanner. Back at the slag heap, we are met with the ward that now has taken full control over it. I need to get to Diode, but the path is blocked by this guard. Now just look at how hard it is for me to convince this guy to let me through.
I don't report to stalkers. The place is off limits, period.
I'm looking for Dio. The guard at the workshop told me he's here.
Name?
Skiff.
All right, go ahead.
Once inside, a cinematic starts. I get slapped around by a random dude, then thrown on a chair, and I meet Jeff Bezos himself. This is probably the standard for an Amazon warehouse employee job interview, but instead of assembling boxes, I assemble an AK-47. Then this dude, who is the CEO of science in the zone, tells me that he needs the scanner. I get offered the choice to give him the unusual PDA, but I choose to keep it for myself. And then it was time to talk to Richter, but it seems that he wanted to test if I was a pussy or not. Homie goes into an mission.
There's an active mission out there. Stay in cover.
Dude! eventually I do talk to Richter, and he tells me that I'm allowed to level up, to go to the next zone.
You should drop by the sawmill, Skiff. You've already seen one side of the zone. It's about time you saw the other. You won't regret it, I promise.
Okay, time for the next zone. I move on and find S.T.A.L.K.E.R, who is the protagonist of the second game. Not this game, but the second one. Not S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, but S.T.A.L.K.E.R Clear Sky. You get it? This cinematic was basically S.T.A.L.K.E.R asking me to join his crew, which I refused to do. S.T.A.L.K.E.R is not only the protagonist of the second game, but also a cringe theater kid.
Oh, shit's gonna go down at the Institute.
Right after this cinematic, right outside of that building, is a random NPC whose name is Mute. And he has this vibe of like a magical little fairy, because he tells me how he knows that I refused to side with the Ward and with Spark, and it's now time to side with the Noontiders. It's basically the game telling me I have no more choices, and now I am permanently stuck with the Noontiders. So much for an open world game! So on my way to the Noontiders, I'm attacked by 2 bloodsuckers, so I do what any other stalker would do when he gets attacked by bloodsuckers. I stand on any elevated object and play The Floor is Lava with these bloodsuckers, which practically turns me invisible for them. They just run around and eventually get stuck in one place. And both these bloodsuckers get stuck in one spot. So I unload 2 full clips in both of their heads, and that's that. Then I finally arrive at the front gates of the Noontiders base. It's a mutant head. It's a Snork head. We haven't seen Snorks this whole playthrough long. We're just gonna run through it. I search around the camp and eventually find Faust in an argument with Dubny. These are 2 high-ranked Noontiders.
There is a stranger in your midst.
What the fuck? A stalker?
I'm told to help Strider, who is dealing with a scanner problem. So I go downstairs and help Strider turn off the scanner. Because we've helped him press a couple of buttons, it really did gain his respect. He tells me that the Noontiders are just monolithians that have been cured from the brainwash, and he is their boss. But Strider is cool. I like Strider. I'm told to go to a Professor Loduchka, who then tells me that I have to go to a camp that's called the WPS and find a inductor. He also gave me a side mission to do something on the roof where one of their guys is turned into a zombie or something and I have to finish his job. But we're gonna put a pin in that one. Instead, I go to the WPS where I get a distress call of 2 Noontiders that are in need of help. See, slag, I see.
This Lisa was attacked. They're passed out. She's getting worse. Somebody, please help us. My coordinates are...
Okay. I'm coming.
Oh, someone hurt us. Hold on, brother.
Oh, now you can stand up? No. We don't play that game. Hey, before we start pointing fingers, that's not a bug. That is a scam. They acted like they were hurt, so I would help them, and then they would rob me. At least that's what it looked like. I don't know, dude. I just don't trust anyone in the zone anymore. I move on, and I reach a door that's locked. So I look around, and I find a corpse on top of a big pipe, and I jump down to reach it, and I find some keys on him. I go back to that locked door and I open it with those keys. In that room, I found a note which stated that Faust brought a monolith object into the Noontiders base. I went down to the basement of this facility, and this is where I'm introduced to zombies. Hey dude, how you doing? Vitaly. Are you gonna pick up that weapon? Oh, okay. Yeah, he is a zombie. Technically he is a zombie. He's allowed to do that. That's not a bug, that's an anomaly. And then I'm introduced to a classic mutant that I call the Zoomer because it just zooms the camera in on himself and then stuns you. But really, all he does is walk around with 1,000,000 HP, so I decided to just walk up to him and just spam my shotgun shells inside of his head till he finally goes down. I grab the inductor and now I have to return that to Strider. On my way back, I did go all the way on top of that roof for that side mission of Professor Loduchka, and I did what he wanted me to do, but when I tried to cash in my reward, it refuses to open the door of his building. This is sad. He just wasted my time. Now Professor Ladachka deserves to die. I finally get back to Strider, but he is in the middle of an argument with his boyfriend who is breaking up with him. Faust is like Strider's right-hand man, and he's a little bit of a loony, and he wants to believe in the powers of the monolith again. This argument is really a one-way street. It's just Faust blabbering at Strider. And Strider just stands there and listens like a good bottom does. Oh, and this is also the scene from the trailers. You know, this one right here where Faust spits bars and the whole game looks like a fucking movie with the lighting and graphics showing off how amazing Unreal Engine 5 is. And the NPCs are looking intensely at the argument of these leaders clashing with each other. But in reality, it looks like this.
I am blind, but it is you who cannot see.
Man, the marketing team of McDonald's would be proud with how sexy they made it look, but then deliver a cutscene that looks like a Fallout 4 mod. Anyways, Strider gives me his strongest weapon because apparently he trusts me. I appreciate it, but I have sold it the moment that the conversation was over. He gives me a mission to activate the inductor in some sort of lighthouse. Before heading out for the main mission, I checked around in the camp and I found this beautiful gem.
Establishment. The stalker replies, "That's funny, you did last week."
Hello? Brother, ew. Moving on, I went to the lighthouse where I was fighting a sniper, which turned out to be one of Faust's men. Apparently I killed the sniper, so I now need to go on top of the lighthouse. But of course, not without trouble. I'm watching for my work. I hope they don't get me in trouble. Hey, man. I think the only thing that can make you get in trouble is that they can hear me say that another man's sausage.
Now, get to the roof.
What if I just, like, jump this? Finally, I get all the way on top of the lighthouse, and I find the sniper guy wounded and praying to the monolith and having the most sus death in gaming history.
Give us the power to avenge our fallen brethren.
I think he shit himself. Whoa. I think he shit himself. Chat, clip that. I put the inductor in the lighthouse thing and switch the lever and get some audio of the recorder that shows proof of who was behind the group that stole my precious scanner.
I did what you said. Return to Icarus. Get everything ready. It is time.
What is Faust?
Yes. Word of the monolith. So it was you all along. Oh, Faust.
And just like that, we now know that Faust was behind it all along. The next stream, Lola asked for some attention and had a message for everyone. Listen carefully.
Follow TheJan11 on Twitch.
Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot why the main mission required this dude from S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but anyways, he needs us to neutralize 2 ward squads. So I made my way to the first squad.
Alpha Zero, I can't hear you.
Should have never let your guard down. After that beautiful headshot, I went down the cliff that he was yelling at, and that's where I had to kill a couple of snorks. These are like the only mutants that are actually fun to fight. They roll around and pounce at you, just like homeless people do in Prague, so it's quite realistic to the Slav roots of the game. Anyways, after clearing the last ward of this first squad, I head over to the second and last squad in this bunker-type building. I get to a door where I hear a dude from the ward crying for help, but I have seen this trick before, so I choose to help him out with a special gift.
Why did we have to come all the way here? Fucking hell. And the commander is like, I've got my orders. The lieutenant has to be here. He's got nowhere else to go. It's all right. I'm good. I've got a couple of mags. I'll shoot at the first sound I hear. And if worst comes to worst, I'll just pull the pin.
Incoming!
Oh, now you can run. Did you see him run? Did you see him run? Chad, we all saw him run. Homie faked it. They keep faking it. Oh, I'm injured. Oh. You throw a grenade and they run for their life. I move on and I find this odd place. I believe the inspiration for this place is a Berlin techno bunker, because the next thing I encounter was a big group of butt-naked bloodsuckers. I mean, not gonna lie, man, those booties, like, I mean, wood, dude, wood. Eventually I get to the control room where I have to activate the backup power to finish this mission, but a ward stands in my way. Mind you that I'm holding a full-blown shotgun, but this dude whips out his little pistol, and that was that. So I turn on the power and I head to the next main mission. We're headed to a hideout to find information about Faust, but this is so far away that I decide to put on the radio while I'm walking.
Jen walks alone in the zone with his weird tracksuit. He wishes for friends, but no one wants this dude. Everyone hates him here all over the zone. He's a little pussy and he will always be alone. Artifacts he finds somewhere in a slum, but he doesn't have the balls to just simply sell them. Obsessed with the pain, but not with the gain. He really must have a tiny little smooth brain. Fuck you, Jan! Invisible bloodsuckers whisper his name. Jan keeps searching, playing their game. They have way too much health, goddamn, but at least he won't install a mod for it like a pussy. Rare W for Jan!
W for Jan! Imagine getting a mod to lower the HP of mutants.
Every step a mutant, every breath a loner. Looking in trash for artifacts just for a boner. All that beep, 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 but never no coupons because he's cheap, 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 cheap. The weight of the world on his shoulders he feels. Each artifact promises another wound that he heals. Yet the madness of the hunt consumes him whole. Vodka numbing the emptiness of his soul. Invisible bloodsuckers whisper his name. Jan keeps searching, playing their game. They have way too much health, goddamn, but at least he won't install a mod for it like a pussy. Come on, like you, Jan. Woo! Sell an artifact for once in your life, you cheap shit.
Never!
Wants to follow you because you have weird glasses and a big head. Fuck you, Jan! Subscribe to him if you want a bigger PP. It really works, just fucking do it already. I'm about to bust.
Turns out you guys are gonna subscribe if you want to have a bigger baby, whatever it is what it is. Anyways, we eventually arrive at the secret ward's hideout. You make good content, can you blame us? God damn it, you're finna make me cry, man. I love you too, okay? Parasocially, absolutely. See you later, dude. We put the USB stick in the laptop, and that's about everything we need for Faust to tell us that we have to go to Clear Sky, where he is located. But of course, it's never that simple now, is it? We need a guide to get to Clear Sky. So we go over to this abandoned ship that people live in, which I really think is a cool concept. And inside the ship, we meet up with Richter, who happens to be a guide. But he basically tells me he's a pussy and recommends me to find another guide named Nimble. Richter gave me the coordinates of Nimble and then said something sus.
I just sent you the coordinates of that ass.
I'm not saying you should give a shit, but this is my video, so I will do whatever I want to do. And I will show you how I showed chat the Skibbity Toilet figurine, which now means it is part of my content. And making this content is my job. So guess what, gentlemen? I can use the Skibbity Toilet toy as a tax write-off. How much did this cost? You don't ask. Don't ask, dude. Skibbity Toilet merch. Nah, dude. Nah, don't ask.
$8.
Anyways, we find Nimble in a cave, who gets the most Indiana Jones-style Disney intro for a character in this game. There he is, there he is, there he is, there he is, Nimble, homie. Homie. He knows how to communicate with Snorks. Watch, watch,
who you are, Stalker, but you best run.
Run, 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 Nimble. Fucking holy shit, what the fuck? What? Dude! What made you think that was a good idea? Jesus.
was a little too close.
Yeah, you don't.
Game over for sure.
You don't say dude.
Clear. Skybase.
Holy shit. Do it.
You good now, bro? That's what I thought. Two close calls in a minute. Not cool.
Nimble, you are a cool guy.
Fucking snorks, man.
Dude, tell me about it.
You were asking about clear sky. What do you want to know?
Everything.
The night back at the old bridge, you stole my scanner and gave me a hell of a headache.
That's horseshit, man. I ain't been back at the old bridge in a long time.
It's him.
It was all bounce, man. Shit. I'm just a guide. I was only showing the way, all right?
Yeah? To monolithians.
It was a run-of-the-mill job where the customer's kind of shady, all obsessed with a monolith and shit. But I'm not in the business of killing stalkers.
But you are in the business with Faust.
He ain't that bad.
Skiff, chill, dude.
He's a couple of screws loose, but here in the zone, don't exactly make him unique. Although, that whole blind thing, I think it's a crock of shit.
We don't kill Nimble. He spared our life, dude. He's the one person that I'm going to trust. I'm gonna trust him. Something in me says that I should kill him, but I'm gonna trust him. I'm gonna trust him. He saved my life. He saved my life. He tried to kill us, though. That is true. Maybe we can make an exception. One time an exception. Just once. Just once.
That's pretty stupid take. Any
Oh,
others?
yeah. Lots. You, patch me up and I'll share everything.
Stop pretending and get up. Why did you decide to work with Faust?
Because he paid me an artifact. Some military-grade weapons, too.
Where's Clear Sky?
How do I get to Clear Sky?
I saved your life once, and now I just might save it again. Don't go there. Steer clear of that place.
I should have shot you after all.
Fine. If you want to die, be my guest. Here's a map. Professor Kalenchap set up some defenses when he left Clear Sky. You can get through without this map. There are beacons on the map. You have to calibrate 4 of them to your signal. Then, you can get through the ruins in the swamps and into Clear Sky.
All right. You're free to go.
I ain't gonna wish you luck. You don't need it. So I, hope we never meet again.
Ah, the Saiga. That's a good one. Let me see if it's good. Ooh, it is. So, like Nimble said, we gotta head to Clear Sky and activate 3 beacons, and then we can pass through to where Faust is. On my way to Clear Sky, I met a couple of loners, which I hung out with. You guys are boring. Who needs you? Hey guys, wanna play a game of hot potato?
I don't like this.
Loot is what I call that. That's loot. I will spare you the details about these beacons. I simply went to them one by one, and after the 3rd, I now got access to get to Faust. But on my way to Faust, my scanner went off for some artifacts, and that really didn't go that well. Ah! Fuck! I'm dying! God damn it! What the fuck? When I thought I could finally get to Faust, I was blue-balled by a gigantic mutant that had unlimited health. And this thing kills me in 3 hits while there's an emission, so it messes up my vision, and the storm sounds are blasting through my ears. Don't ask me if this was a fun or balanced part of the game. I'm just very happy that I didn't play this game on the hardest difficulty. Let's just move on. I finally get to confront Faust and steal my scanner back. But I didn't know that Faust was gonna be such a grumpy little doomer.
Being alive does not mean to be happy. Nothing else matters.
Yo. This is why I tell you, you gotta shoot them in the head immediately. Hey, that was an illusion. That was an illusion. That was an illusion. There's no chance that this is back up. That was an illusion. That was illusion. Skiff, that wasn't real. Skiff, it wasn't real. Back to business, dude. Grabs the thing, keeps going. That was an illusion. And just like that, we get the scanner back. And the next day, I give the chat a motivational speech. Mutants, bloodsuckers, they want to suck more than just your blood, homie. That's right. Have you ever seen their corpse? Have you seen that mouth hole that they have? Dude, and the tentacles and everything? Can you just imagine what that is capable of doing? I mean, holy shit, chat. Dreams can come true. You know how crazy it is that my community has gigantic peepees and chestnuts for reaching the charity goal already in the first half of the playthrough? They paid with hard-earned money while I paid with public humiliation rituals.
Tell the landlord he's welcome.
Put some PP in the chat. Please, Jan is insecure. For a big PP,
I am.
Follow the Jan 11 on Twitch. Jan needs your attention and your hard-earned money. Or Marlene will take the kids. Or Marlene will take the kids. Deserved!
Never! With the scanner finally in my possession, we go back to Strider and S.T.A.L.K.E.R, who seem to be best friends now, and S.T.A.L.K.E.R greets me with some unmatched theater cringe once again.
You know what makes a stalker a stalker? Curiosity.
God damn it. Anyways, they tell me to deliver the scanner at the ward at their big institute. And that should act as my in to act like a spy. I'm supposed to be all friendly with the ward when I come in with that scanner. And then when Strider sets up an ambush, I turn on the ward and sabotage their experiment with Strider's help. Sounds like a solid plan. What can possibly go wrong? Oh, and yes, you guessed it, the institute is miles away, so it is once again a walking simulator. So here's a little song we played while walking to the Institute, which is about the horrible English voice acting in the zone.
The English have colonized the zone. Worse than mutants, they've taken the throne. Their accents are killers, their lines make you grow. The British are the scariest threat we've ever known. Blimey, not the Queen's English. They sound like they're filming a budget B movie, selling missions with dialogue that's goofy. Oi bro, fetch me an artifact. Even the bloodsucker hides from their voice. Faced with that horror, it had no choice. Jan's in the corner, cringing to death, wishing these NPCs would just hold their breath. Please stop talking. The zone's meant to scare you with danger and fear, but these accents instead bring you to tears. Oi mate, you fancy a quest? Blimey, you're a brave one. The mutants aren't the problem, can't you see? It's these bloody Brits ruining the whole story. If you survive their lines, you deserve the crown, cause even the zone wants them out of town.
I hope you do like that song. I have like 7 or 8 of them, and I'm thinking about also dropping like an album or something. I don't know, maybe, who knows. Anyways, we finally arrive at the Institute and we are allowed inside. That's what she said. That makes no sense, whatever. We're greeted by Dr. Dalin, who is still the CEO of science in the zone, and we give him the scanner. He tells us to sleep in his bed, which I was very excited for, but it turns out that he blue-balled me real good, because not only did I sleep with all my clothes on, but Dalin didn't even come over to spoon with me. After sleeping in his bedroom, I had a date with him downstairs. While I was in the elevator on my way down for my meeting with Dalin, the chat asked me a quick question. Jan, are you on Feet Finder? I actually am. Non-ironically, I actually am. You can find me at your mom. We meet up with Dalin, who explains that the artifact I found at the beginning of the game, that the one that I put into the scanner, was like a super duper important and rare artifact. It's the Alpha artifact that generates infinite energy so he can make artifacts and make big cash money. And that's the only artifact that can do that. it. Basically, he is the CEO of science and he wants to make artificial artifacts. Basically, the Elon Musk of the zone. He then tells us to meet up with his colleague to set up an experiment or something. And on my way there, I did notice something really, really funny. Look at that, chat. Look, chat, look. Chat, are you looking at this? It's a little chubby pee-pee. It's a little chubby pee-pee. It's so cute. It's a hairy pee-pee. Let's be adults about this, all right? After that very mature moment, we did meet up with the scientist. Hello, sir. How you doing?
I am Dr. Krivenko, head of the Joint Cryptobiology and Psi-Medicine Laboratory. Follow me.
Homie said his whole entire existence and then said, follow me. He yaps about some problem in his lab, which apparently holds back Dalin's experiment with the alpha artifact, so I gotta go over there and fix the problem for him. I went to his lab and I found this innocent scientist in need for help. Oh my god.
I was stuck in the lab when they initiated the Aegis protocol.
Oh.
Can you imagine? I had to lock myself in a cage just to avoid getting devoured by those monsters.
No way.
You'll deal with them, won't you? Here, take this. It's the key card to the storeroom. Maybe you'll find something useful in there.
Chat, say the word. Do I pull the trigger? Shooting fish in a jail cell. That's right. Like, it's kind of useless to shoot him.
Bang, bang.
50 bits is 50 bits. I moved on, and then I was forced to do 3 tests to prove that I'm a good stalker. Test 1 was one of those puzzles they gave to my 3-year-old niece, where you have to memorize which light turned on first and then press the buttons in that order. Test 2 was to kill a bloodsucker, which I have done about 20 times at this point. And test 3 was to run around in a room with leaking gas pipes and turn off the valve. Ubisoft would be very, very proud of this level design. Anyways, now I'm allowed to jump through a teleport orb, which brings me to a room full of snorks. I kill the snorks and find Herman in some control room. This is the scientist from the beginning of the game that gave us the scanner in the first place. He cries about how Dalin stole his experiment and that he wants to have the credit for it. He also claims the reason why Skiff City was on fire is because of Dalin's experiment. So now Skiff is mad at Dalin, but Herman is also a little bitched though.
Why would I tell you that you held the key to the future of humanity in your hands? This was supposed to be my triumph and mine alone. Not Dalin's, definitely not yours. Sorry.
Okay. Dude, I'm gonna kill this guy. We teleport back and we go all the way over to Dalin and strangle him while Jeff looks at it and does absolutely nothing to prevent these horrible working conditions for his employee. This really is a great representation of an Amazon working environment, not gonna lie. We somehow make up, I don't know, and we just simply trust Dalin for basically the rest of the game. I don't get it. Anyways, they let us test the Wish Granter wishes from the first game, which is actually really awesome because I did play the first game. And in the first game, I got the greedy ending, which they also remade right here in this game. That is pretty cool.
Whatever you wish, it will. I want to be rich.
This was my ending. This was my ending. Does the roof fall on her head? But this one's first person, by the way, all of it. So that's the big difference. Sick! Eventually, you run out of all these nostalgic answers from S.T.A.L.K.E.R from the first game, and the only option you have is Skiff's option, where he says that he wants it all to end.
I want this all to end.
The moment you activate this wish from Skiff, you hear Dalin saying to Jeff to basically kill me. And now we're in the middle of this endless fight with the ward. The waves just keep coming in. And I'm just fighting for my life, man. And somehow I did, complete this, but it just turns out that we were delulu and hallucinating, and in reality, we did shoot one captain of the ward, and that's really it. We're told that the alpha artifact works, so now he wants to do the big experiment. And in a very mysterious way, I'm told to go to a lady. Just her, the lady, and that's it. I really don't get any other information about this lady, just that I have to go to her and meet her. Considering that this is one of the only handful of ladies in the zone, I did not even think twice about how suspicious this sounds, and I just head over to the location. Whoa! Herman! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Skiff! Thank God you're here. If only Darlin had listened to me, I wouldn't have to cheat. You know that's true. Tell her. I'm begging you.
Your friend is a strange kind of scientist, Skiff. He loves secrets more than discoveries.
He's no friend of mine.
Skiff!
That makes sense. People need more than just a couple of days to really become friends. You need to trust one another, share your secrets. Like the fact that someone stole the scanners from SIRCAA just because he was so envious of Dr. Dolly. And guided by his co-conspirator Faust, he insisted on murdering every last witness, including you, of course.
I can explain everything.
There's no need to repeat yourself, Professor.
Ooh.
This man almost got you killed.
Is woman in zone?
It's up to you to decide his fate.
Ooh.
Skip!
Boom, baby! See ya!
Fair enough.
Can I get one? Can you light me one? Can you light me one as well? Hit me.
Yevhen Martinenko, 25 years old. Born in a small town, loved a good book, but preferred a good fight. Served in the army, upon returning home was engaged in risky part-time jobs. No real friends, no family, just lonely evenings in front of the TV. A while ago, he came home to find his place in ruins. You've been through a lot, Yevhen.
Me?
Cigarette?
Yes, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
After the fire at those apartments, everyone rushed to seek help from officials. But not you, Yevhen. In your search for the truth, you had the courage to enter the zone. Perseverance is an admirable quality, and you've got heaps of it. That's why we can thank you, and you alone, that the scanner is back at SIRCAA. The zone is extremely dangerous to the outside world. But thanks to you, we will soon have its power under control. And in the meantime, you can return to the mainland and move into a beautiful new house.
Sounds great.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
But I want to be there for the experiment. Bread was promised. Now it's time for circuses.
Dr. Darlin speaks highly of you, but the experiment requires top-level security. Although, perhaps you could help us in this matter. Someone's planning to stop us, right? Stop us getting what we deserve.
Huh. You know what? I think she knows everything. She's like an insane AI that got into my head and knew a lot about... Ooh, wait, hold on. It's public info or something. Probably. Somehow. Maybe. I don't know anything. The experiment is in danger. I don't know anything.
I can't help you. Sorry.
Skiff, come in. Are you there yet? See if you can get to the labs and find out about the monolith. I'm counting on you, Stalker.
Someone's taking advantage of you again, Yevhen.
Yeah. And you aren't?
Strider has nothing to offer you in return, unlike us. Find him. Ask him to lay down his arms. No war because should begin with bloodshed.
So she heard everything. So does this mean that the ward is informed about our secret ambush? Yes. Would it be wise to just simply get rid of me to keep the counterattack a surprise? Yes. Do they let me get in on the counterattack and expect me to betray Strider for a promise of a nice house, which has been promised to me by a smoking AI lady? Yes. So I get to the counterattack and start blasting the ward, and all hell breaks loose. When we eventually win from the ward, I decided to shoot one of the Noontiders too because it just felt like the right thing to do. Out of all the NPCs that I could have shot first, I killed the dude named Dubny, who's basically the right-hand man of Strider with Faust now being gone. Every Noontider now knows that I killed the Noontiders, but when I get to Strider, he acts like I'm his best friend. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Help me out with these, will ya? One on each hinge should do the trick.
Performing visual analysis. No damage detected.
All right, let's go.
Router ready. Block 5. Waveguide ready.
Back it up.
Scala.
Gateway open. X11. Awaiting connection.
What the fuck?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Let's go.
Strider is the homie. Strider is the only homie we have. Whoa, yo. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Out the fucking way.
Kill him. Stab him. Shoot it, shoot it. Wait, 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 chat, wake up. Shoot it. That's what I'm saying. Shoot him.
It's time.
You motherfucker!
Strider's gonna turn. Strider's gonna turn. No. He's gonna shoot himself. No. No. Oh no. Okay. He's turning. He's turning. He's turning. He's turning. No. Oh, he fixed it. Did he fix it? We have to shoot him. Okay. Hold on. He took it.
What about the S.T.A.L.K.E.R? Visitor!
Yeah, so that happened, and then the ward just left me there to die. Then I crawl down to the sewers, and we just simply move on. I walk in some underground sewer system where coincidentally Dahlan tells his doctor about his top secret flash drive with the data of this experiment, and he also says the precise location where it's located. So we make our way through the chaos of all these wards and Noontiders fighting each other and also fighting me because they both hate me. Remember how I betrayed both of them? And I finally find this flash drive. We move on, and as we finally climb up the ladder to escape this mess, we meet Richter, who is helping us escape. Oh, it's me, it's me, it's me, it's me, it's me! Richter, hey!
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I will never betray Richter. Cinematic chat, cinematic.
Would you look at that?
Чарівний край, черемоша і прута. Ти моя любов, ти рідна матінко моя.
It's alive! The zone is alive! It survived, Skiff! It survived!
You're fucking crazy! I almost died at that fucking institute.
Where is Strider?
Now you ask.
What happened over there, Skiff? Where is Strider?
He's...
Use the vector! Use the vector!
Why are they shooting at us? Why are you shooting at us? We're with Strider!
Dad?
Holy shit! Kill him! Kill him! Come on, get him! Hit him! That's what I mean, dude. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Kill him, kill him, kill him. I don't think it's because I shot them before. I think it knifed. Okay. I think it's because they turned because of the monolith power. Oh shit. Shit, shit. My bad, my bad. I tapped. It's because of the monolith power. That emitted out of it, right?
You can't get rid of the sky up above.
What?
They say the sun's always shining in Pripyat.
Bullshit. That means Strider and Dubny and they're all gone? Right. I guess the zone didn't protect them after all.
It was me. I killed Dubny in cold blood while he really did trust me. I did that. Anyways, Laduchka calls Richter and screams for help. So now I am the guy that has to rescue him.
Someone's here. Richter, I need your help. Can you hear me? Help!
It's even worse than I thought.
I reached Laduchka's location where he was held hostage by two mercs, so I got rid of them and finally talked to Laduchka. He tells me that he found out that Faust put some monolith tech in the Noontiders base, and that's why they all turned. So now we gotta go to the base and find this monolith tech. This was also the moment that I showed off my beautiful baby on stream. I will replace you one day with the golden one. I will. You know that you have that power in your hands, right? You can make sure that I get a golden play button. And I know you care a lot about that. Anyways, let's move on with this main mission. I walk around in the Noontide base and I finally find this emitter. But as I wanted to leave, I was greeted with some dudes that wanted to steal this monolith tech from me. I chucked down a couple of nades at them and called it a day. I give the emitter to Laduchka, who tells me that it was used to brainwash monolithians. And then he sends me to the Sphere because there is a spike in psi radiation there. And you know what? When I got to the Sphere, I was met with one of the hardest and most intelligent enemies that I've ever encountered in my 28 years on this planet playing video games. I get to the source of the radiation, which is another emitter, so I yoink that thing, and for some reason, I now have to give that to the theater kid of the zone, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. On my way to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, I meet two dudes who were just sharing a sausage and a pickle, but suddenly started to attack each other for some reason.
Shouldn't have wandered over here, man.
You guys were just chilling. You guys were, like, just now, you guys were hanging out, chilling, literally drinking vodka, energy drinks, and having a sausage. Nothing wrong with two dudes sharing a sausage. Whoa, dude. Okay, now hear me out. I get to S.T.A.L.K.E.R and I deliver this emitter, and then I'm greeted with what seems to be a showcase for investors to show how well their mocap animations work. And they basically just double down on their choice to have a hardened, Slavic, toxic, depressed male character be acted by a local art school student that takes most of his inspirations from musicals and Shakespeare or whatever. S.T.A.L.K.E.R, homie.
There you are, my good man.
I've got what you've asked for. It's amazing this lamp is still intact.
Okay. Business first, I get it.
I've seen what this piece of shit is capable of.
The war is about to attack Duga. Their best men are going to be there. This piece of shit would be very helpful in thinning out their ranks.
So we're back to the same old bloodthirsty plan, huh?
Ah, that's how the zone works. Some people have to suffer, so other people can stop suffering.
You knew all along, you son of a bitch.
Tell me, do you actually have some place to go back to? Or have you found what you were looking for?
Too many words, too few answers.
man. A long time ago, I woke up in the scientist's mobile lab at Yonam Station. They were good men. They fed me and took care of me, all while huddled together in a cramped little iron box. I wanted to help them, to find them a better place to live. During one of my trips, I stumbled upon the chemical plant. Yes, sure, another brick monstrosity, but back then, it was like an oasis to me. So those good men moved there. It was the first Spark group.
He's moving around like a Shakespeare, dude. Just fucking talk.
Business. Even during the new faction war. Until one day, bam, 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 Topol, he was the first to die. Mace tried to warn us.
The theater school.
Over here! But all he could do was wheeze. Spirit and I tried to escape through the workshop, and then the second assault squad burst in. Boom! But Snake had a grenade ready for them. Thieves rule and wardens rule. Boom! And now tell me, who holds the chemical plant now?
The ward.
Yes, the ward. I've kept away from any ruins ever since, except for the ruins of the Institute. Sure, you can take my bloodthirsty plan as paying off a debt. But this war isn't just my war. Yes, you.
Theater kid. Me.
You came to the zone looking for justice too, didn't you?
What's the point of all the sacrifice, Scar? All these victims.
What's the point? We're all to stand upon the sea. Through death, through darkness thus. I choose the nets that swallow me. This mortal coil failed us.
I don't understand. I don't understand what the fuck he was talking about, dude.
Do what must be done. And the mystery will reveal itself. That I know for sure. As for you, just have faith.
I feel like I looked at a 15-year-old's, like, I don't know, like high school Shakespeare. I was so distracted by what the fuck just happened on my screen. Yep. That's 4.5 minutes that you and I will never get back. Sorry for making you watch this, but we can at least both agree that the immersion of the zone being an actual shithole with scary, depressed, post-nuclear vibes is all out of the fucking window, right? This was some FIFA Pinata cinematic that even Ubisoft wouldn't dare to put in their games. At this point, I honestly lost interest in the whole main mission because I wasted so much time listening to this Cocomelon episode featuring S.T.A.L.K.E.R. So let's just pick up the pace, alright? We have to put a control emitter of some kind into a big device that the ward is guarding. We get to the camp and clear out all the wards. Then I go down to the basement where I find these Harry Potter mutants that I have to send back to Hogwarts. And finally I put the emitter into the big device that now will radiate and take control of stuff or whatever. Really, I lost the point of this mission. And now we have to leave and go to S.T.A.L.K.E.R to start a mission to kill Faust. Okay, here we go, chat. Let's keep moving. Those I mean, dude, I would. Look at those grippers, look at those, oh my god, I would, dude, I would. We then meet up with S.T.A.L.K.E.R to fight and ambush Faust. Is that Faust? Chat, he's blind. So I'm sure that he won't see this one coming.
Just killed him.
Look, I may or may not have parkoured my way up to this platform that might have broken the game to an extent that now the other Faust was unkillable. After I restart the game and load up a different save file and start walking around, I finally get the mission back in action. All these enemies looked like Faust, but when you kill them, they change into their actual real appearance. This is because Faust has the ability to control the psi effects with these emitters. I do think that that's pretty cool. But for some reason, when I checked his first body that I backstabbed, again, another Faust, the one that was unkillable, does this zoom mutant ability, and then the mission is complete for some reason. Dude, that is definitely Faust. That's his body and everything. I killed him? I killed him! I killed him? Now that the mission is complete, S.T.A.L.K.E.R tells us to go to this new camp called Malachite, where we're greeted with another amazing voice actor reading out a phenomenal script. This scene would have honestly been better if you let ChatGPT write the script and get some Indian 12-year-old kid on Fiverr to do the voice acting. I was at the Duga.
Have you heard about what went down at the Duga? I was there.
Yeah, sure. So you're telling me the Monolithians wiped out all the soldiers at the Duga, and you somehow got away without a scratch? Bullshit.
I got lucky. That blind preacher there's almost got me.
Faust? I hear he's calling the shots for the whole monolith now. You must have a lucky charm if you ran into him and made it out alive. All right, you're in. After the Duga, our scientists' jobs will be a walk in the park for you.
This dialogue is like, it's Dora the Explorer. It's Freddy Fish script, dude. Hello! You guys look like you came right out of Starfield, dude. What the fuck is going on? This is like a mix of Fallout 4 and Starfield. This whole game. You know what I mean? Anyways, we meet up with the scientist who tells us that we have to go to another facility to activate some big satellite dish or something. Guys, I'm exhausted with these specific types of missions. There are a couple of real fun and original ones, but going to a facility to press a button or grab a USB stick is getting really fucking old now. And yes, I know that this guy looks like an older version of me or whatever. It's just the glasses. Guys, grow up. Anyways, I get to this big facility where I have to fight another Zoom mutant. Turns out, the best way to kill these mutants is to just walk right up to them and point-blank spam the shotgun shells into their face. After countless of mediocre enemies, I finally press the big red button, but it doesn't work. Then I'm told to clear out the area that the satellite thing is moving in because something is blocking it. So I go down and find that this gigantic bull mutant with unlimited health is blocking the path. Now his biggest weakness is this rusty car. If you run around it, he will never get the chance to hurt you. And 100 AK shots later, he finally dies, so I head back and press the big red button. Now the satellite moves correctly. Then the scientist that looks like me tells me that I have to find retired old scientists to find information about some important science thing, but only Richter knows where I can find these scientists. So now I have to find Richter again. Richter turns out to be in Rostock, which is the first game's, most known city. At least for me. And on my way there, I find the most beautiful artifact in existence. That right there. My beautiful blue ball. Where have you been all this time? Okay. Sorry to interrupt, but I do want to tell you that I love blue balls so much, I actually made my own merch about it. That's true. This is a real thing. I'm holding it in my hand, as you can see. First order gets this. I'll put it up there as the note. It's on there already. I just wrote it down. It's not the funniest joke, but it's there, all right? It's not about how good something is, it's about how reliable it is. Maybe somehow, I don't know, I don't have a dad, I don't know how that works. Guys, just so you understand, it's $11.69. That's a good price and a funny price. Also, free worldwide shipping. Also, we made it ourselves. My wife made it herself from start to finish. That's wild. That is an original piece of merchandise. Who else does something like that? Who? I pride myself in this. This is super cool. I know you're either sleeping or you have something better to do on your main monitor, but dude, listen up for just like 5 seconds. It's only like 4 people watching. It's 1 hour and 25 minutes, guys. Sorry for interrupting. All right, TheJan.shop. That's the website. If you just consider it. Just consider it. Are you telling me there's a chance? I'm gonna stop now. Enjoy the you enjoy the video. All right. I finally get to Rostock and immediately set the tone.
I see you're back, huh?
No, I'm just passing through.
Hello.
Those stalkers see the zone every day, but they can't see the forest for the trees. It's a unique living mechanism.
The tree hugger. Ew. If I could, I would shoot you in the face.
Cut it out. It's payday, right?
Wait,
and
can
you're
I?
thinking about what to do with your paycheck.
Well, I did get some overtime this week.
Good for you. Then it's the right time to place a couple bets.
You don't mind, do you? I know. He deserved it. He did. No, he did. How you guys doing?
Oh, a new face? Come here. I'll pour you a drink on the house.
Thank you! So we find Richter and he tells us where to find this old scientist that was part of the group that made sea consciousness. Which, if you don't know, is this big evil science thing that 7 dudes went into pods, Matrix style, and like took over the zone in like an AI sort of godlike way. This guy challenges to drink with me and then I finally get a mission from him. Now, can you guess what type of mission he gave me? Can you guess it? Did you guess it's a mission where we have to retrieve important information from an old facility? You know, you might think that that is the mission because of the way how I ask it, but guess what? It is. It is exactly that. We get to the facility and fight our way through this Zoom mutant, a poltergeist, and a couple of snorks. I find one important document that shows how to control psi effects, and then another important thing guarded by another Zoom mutant, which I unload my entire shotgun in. Now, finally done with this fetch quest, I head over to the old scientist again, but I get this weird bug that many people already had, and I also had it quite a lot of times, that I get a random free gun in my inventory. But this time, it was an actual good gun that I used for the rest of my playthrough. What happened? How did I get a free sniper like that? Can someone explain that to me? What happened? We get a free bolt action rifle. What? How? When? Where? Why? Anomaly. Yeah, it's an anomaly. Then I finally get back to this old doctor guy, and he tells me a big plot twist. You'll never guess it, guys. He made Faust. Dun dun dun. Yeah, it turns out they wanted to make some super soldier back in the day, and Faust became one of them. He's basically a human that possesses the mutant power of the Zoom mutant. That's why he has the same ability. But it turns out that this experiment failed because he isn't obedient. Much like what is happening right now with ChatGPT. But Faust can die by a bullet in the head, and ChatGPT lives in the eternity of the internet. I'm not a doomer, you are. Anyways, I summed it up on stream, and I could not have said it any better. So he's the dude that fucked around with a dude that then killed a lot of dudes, and I'm the dude that's gonna kill the dude that created the dude that created that created the pain for the other dudes. Aside from the enemies being mediocre and the voice acting being abysmal, I do have one more like real massive complaint. The old scientist is right here at the chemical plant. Those important documents that I found were for an upgrade on the helmet, which I need for the next mission. Now hear me out on how this is designed. You need a technician to install it on your helmet, and the closest one is in Rostock. So you gotta walk all the way to Rostock, which is quite a long distance through the dead zone where nothing happens. Okay, it's a wasteland. I have to walk one way for a little bit. So what? Well, I upgrade the helmet and I get a call from S.T.A.L.K.E.R to meet me at the Duga for a big attack on Faust. So I am right here in Rostock, and I don't only have to walk all the way back to the chemical plant where I just came from. No, I have to walk all the way south to the Duga. I said it once, and I'll say it again. Not even Ubisoft has the balls to waste a player's time like this. Holy shit. And it actually does get worse because I get to the Duga and I walk in this wide open gate with enemies. I clear them all out and there's only one sniper left in this sniper tower. He takes a solid 10 shots in the face till he finally goes down. Now it's empty. It's fully empty, and I want to go through these gates to get to the Duga for the main mission, and then I just get instantly shot. Turns out that this is a place that the devs don't want you to enter. I don't get it. You make an open world game, but it's closed. Then what is it? I'm getting worked up. Hold on. Breathe in, breathe out. So anyways, I walk all the way around and find the correct opening I had to walk to. I destroy some enemies outside of our rendezvous spot and get inside to talk to the team.
I'd love to see you in action.
That's what she said.
We're having a blast.
Turns out, there's a sewer line running from the firehouse straight to the Duga.
No!
I'll shut down the Duga, and I'll deal with Faust.
Let's go, let's go.
Attaboy. Now get into the tunnel.
You heard the plan. Trust me, you don't need any more details. It's confusing already. We just have to do this thing. I go down to the sewers, turn on a radio, and get out of the sewers on the other end. And that's where I fought waves of monolithians. Don't stand up, don't you dare. Hey. Shut up, stop shooting me. Stop it right there, criminal scum. And finally, we get to the boss fight with Faust. This fight took quite some time till I finally understood how to beat him. I wasn't supposed to shoot him, I was supposed to shoot the lights that are in the arena, which was heavily foreshadowed with the whole emitter thing, because those things are actual emitters. I know I'm throwing caca on the game, but it's still a good, I'm enjoying the game, all right? This is like a cool mechanic. I'm not a hater, all right? Maybe I am, a little bit. Who knows? I don't know. So I shoot all these emitters, which kills his clones, and eventually it kills him. Okay. That's good. Whoa, where are we now? Faust, what happened? What's up with your eyes? Climb up, accept help, climb up yourself. Spit in your face, Faust.
The fight is over.
How do we get here?
That the soul endures. Welcome to the subtle world.
Oh.
Have a seat, Skiff.
I'm gonna become him, I swear to God. Push him, Skiff. Push him. Kick him.
What time of day would you choose for an intimate conversation?
I don't give a shit, homie. I don't give a fuck.
Does it matter?
I don't care.
What a fascinating show.
Much of the zone is not what it seems.
What the hell did you unleash upon us?
You know more than I do. Envoy of the monolith.
What?
You stood by his side, carrying out his will, and now you've come for me. I have angered him. And that is why you are here, seeking revenge and a reward.
I don't get it. I just want to reclaim what I've lost.
That makes two of us.
Is that so?
Some come to the zone to make money. Others come looking for miracles. Many just want to find happiness. You know? A way to feel real and alive again.
Push him.
But have you ever met anyone who was truly happy?
Push him, push him, push him, push him! Spit in his face.
And what do they look for if the miracles don't satisfy them? The monolith brought joy to a chosen few. But I've decided that all stalkers in the zone deserve better.
How generous of you.
I've been here before.
Push him now,
Once,
push.
A long time ago, when I was a stalker, looking for an adventure. I took just one awkward step, and my whole world plunged into darkness. But in the end, it was I who gained true sight, while the others kept stumbling around in the dark, searching for invisible wonders. The monolith showed me the zone for what it truly is.
No. Guys, you gotta see what the fuck I'm seeing, man. Go, whoa. Is this the real zone? Whoa.
Is this the real zone?
Define reality. The zone is what you consider it to be. I've shown you how I see it.
He enabled cheats.
Through a path, and you will come to see the zone in your own way.
Whoa.
Such is the will
Push
of
him.
the monolith.
Come in. Do you copy? Is anyone still alive out there?
I'm alive.
That's the kind of news I like to hear. And what about Faust? Is he in the still alive category as well?
No.
I like that kind of news even better. Believe it or not, I'm a little sorry he's gone. He was a true believer. That's rare. But enough poetry. Search his body. He's got to have something on him that can help us. You'll know it when you see it. Meet me at Malachite.
All right, so Faust is now dead, and we took his cute little necklace that has a stone in it that seems to be very special, and S.T.A.L.K.E.R really wants it. So now we're on our way to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. But right outside of this area where we killed Faust, we meet some soldiers from S.P.A.R.K., which is still S.C.A.R.'s team, and they give us the choice between two bags to get the loot from, because that's how they divided with each other, and the captain here says that I belong, but another dude from the team thinks that I don't belong. And he was quite disrespectful. And considering I'm literally the main character and I just killed the villain of the game, I could not let this one slide.
Each of you gets a bag. Pick one and get over it.
I've picked mine.
I've picked mine already.
What else would you expect from some random schmuck?
Homie, I will.
Fuck off!
What the fuck is wrong with you?
All right, anyways, we get to S.C.A.R, who is now really off his rocker and talks about Faust's necklace and how it can make miracles come true or something.
Possibly. What is it?
It's the key to something incredibly important. Something that's going to change us all. And it's all thanks to you and me. Come. The time of miracles is nigh. Can't you see I'm busy? Can't you see I'm busy? Can't you see I'm busy?
So it's finally time to stick it in, and that is what she said. But an AI Matrix type of head pops up as a hologram. It tells us how it basically wants to make the Matrix and transfer all of the zone into a digital world where it can live forever, and S.C.A.R loves this idea. But then we get raided by the ward, and S.C.A.R tells me to fight them off all on my own, while he and the scientist boyfriend of his are gonna go and hang out in a safe back rooms in this building.
Skip, I need you to help distract the ward while I get the professor out. I'll meet you outside.
Where are you going, though? Oh, you guys just hanging out here? You guys gonna check some documents?
Can't you see I'm busy?
You need those documents? Those you need? Yeah? These ones? That one right there? You need that? That document right here, you need this one? Yeah, so basically this mission was just a couple of waves of ward Terminators with heavy armor that I have to clear out. The thing with this game is that the enemies have insane aimbot and hit like a truck. So the core gunplay is all about peeking for 2 seconds to hit a headshot, get hit by the aimbot, take cover, heal up, and repeat that till you're done. Taking care of all these enemies in this one mission took me a solid 15 minutes. And then I get a call from S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and that's where I encounter a weird game-breaking bug.
Alright, Skiff, get out of there. Ozerski's safe.
Done.
I'll meet you at the designated coordinates.
Hey! How you doing?
That was a big mistake.
What the fuck? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look. I'm not allowed to shoot him. What's going on? Nothing. I've saved, yeah. Maybe die and try again, yeah. Uncool, bro. Uncool. Eventually, I just decide that he can kill me and I load back into a save file, but that was before the big fight with the ward, so now I gotta do the whole thing all over again. But when I then eventually went to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, it was fixed, so that was good. And then he tells me that only a veteran stalker can help us out with our big mission and something with the green AI dude or something.
It's time to go legend hunting, Skiff. We need S.T.A.L.K.E.R. To find S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we'll need to track down the doctor. He's the only one from S.T.A.L.K.E.'s group whose whereabouts aren't a total mystery.
Finally, we're gonna look for S.T.A.L.K.E.R. But first, we need to find the doctor. Fine. So I go on my way to find this doctor and stumble upon 2 dudes investigating a corpse. But this is also where I've met my favorite NPC in the game, Hornet.
Sorry, Lona. Not a good time. We're not open for business right now.
So why don't you get the fuck out of here? And shut the door on your way out.
I'm looking for the doctor. I heard you might know where to find him.
You too? Are you working with the mercs, you son of a bitch?
I love Hornet. Too bad that was the first and the last time that we've ever spoken to him. Anyways, they told me to go to a location where they spotted mercenaries that were also after the doctor. I go to the corpse of one of these mercenaries and find another location where one of the other squads have sent out a distress call. I go over there and it turns out to be inside of a house. So I get inside of this house and I see all these dead mercenaries laying around, except for one who tells me where his boss is. So we go over to his boss and send them all back to the lobby. And finally, on the corpse of this boss, we find the coordinates of where Doctor is. Guys, let's just be real. This isn't really a well-hidden place, now is it? The dude's home looks like Sandy's house. Dude, a gigantic bubble in the middle of the zone? That's where the mysterious Doctor lives? And we need vague stories from stalkers and 3 entire mercenary squads to find that? Well, then at least it must have some magical nuclear force field on it, right? I cannot just walk through that bubble unannounced, right? Well, I can. And Strider was there all brainwashed, and the doctor told me that he takes good care of him, but he needs some monolith tech to save Strider's life before it's too late. And he promises me that if I find this monolith tech for him, that he will help us find S.T.A.L.K.E.R. So before I head out and start this very unique fetch quest, I quickly wanted to talk to Strider, but he seemed very busy. This is really messed up on many levels. This is really messed up. Anyways, I arrive at some underground camp of the monolithic dudes and start looking for the special monolith tech. The doctor did have a special request that I shouldn't be killing any monolithians no matter what. The thing is though, there isn't really a stealth system. There is, but let's be honest, there isn't. And there also isn't any non-lethal combat, so I resorted to just speed running, just running around and spamming medkits. And finally I found the special monolithian tech item thing. I retrieved it.
If you have faith, it will succeed.
Whoa,
And
this
if your
anomaly
faith
is insane.
isn't strong enough, I will help you find redemption for that sin without needless suffering.
Thank you, brother.
He has become the Flash. Okay, lay down, relax.
Eliminate the
Whoa. So with the special thing in my backpack, I go back to the doctor, but it seems that I was just in time. Chat, cinematic! Oh shit. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him, Jan. What a pussy, Skiff. Skiff, you are such a pussy. God damn it. No, no, not like this. No. Hit him with the chair. Hit him with the chair. Damn, he doesn't give a shit. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Grab him, boys. Grab him, boys. He doesn't give a shit. Unfazed. Unfazed. Terminator. Strider is a fucking Terminator. God damn, dude. Holy shit, this guy. Choke me, daddy. Alright, stop it. Oh my. Whoa. He's soulless. Doc. Doc, do something about it. Tranquilize him. Doc. Doc, what the fuck's wrong with you, Doc? Doc, I will murder you, man. So that was all for nothing? Strider dead? Strider dead? No way. There's blood on the doctor's hands. Not like this.
How long did you know each other?
Not long. I met him on Wild Island, back when he was still human.
He was someone who had everything taken away from him. His past, his ability to fight back, even his name.
Literally Kuma.
We go to great lengths to cover up our mistakes.
What do you mean, Doctor?
After years of work, a group of scientists managed to tap into the noosphere, the Earth's informational field. An achievement comparable at best to
take his shoes, take his shoes.
Of space.
Take his Timberlands.
It was a turning point not just for science, but for the fates of the human race. However, as with all people, each of my colleagues was truly interested in only one person.
A scalpel is what took him out? A scalpel, bro? The fuck?
He began to dream of worldwide fame, of laurels crowning their bald, shiny heads. Naturally, the truth couldn't come out about secret laboratories, brutal experiments, and other such dubious undertakings. It was out of the question. And so, they all got carried away with their dream of a perfect world. You know how the saying goes, great minds think alike, though fools seldom differ.
Oh, bars.
Behold, what do we have decades later? The Zone, in our image, after our likeness.
You were there, right?
You were there.
For the Sea Consciousness Project?
Yes, old man, you were there.
I was once as deluded as they were. But my doubts soon outweighed their confidence. And so when the experiment took place...
Okay.
One of the pods was left empty.
That's him! He's the empty pod!
The eighth one. Or rather, the first. Dr. Kaimanov's pod.
Oh! Lore drop!
Pod.
Shit! Hands down, the best character lore in the entire game so far. This is where the doc tells us that the head of the green AI is Dalin's father. So it makes perfect sense that the current Dalin wants to see it, you know? The doc tells us to go talk to Sidirovich, who is the traitor from the first game. And Prapor from Escape from Tarkov totally isn't a copycat of Sidirovich. What are you talking about? On my way to Sidirovich, I went through Rostock, where I tried a round of the arena. If you don't know what it is, it really does speak for itself. You have to fight and get a reward if you win. So for my first fight in the arena, I was paired up with this NPC and I let him do all the work, expecting him to die. But it turns out he carried the team. So after we won that round, he sits next to the exit and I walk over to him to show him how grateful I was.
That's it, man. Oh, we've earned our coupons.
See? All your bitching was for nothing. That's a good gun I gave you. I'll take it back now, by the way.
Sidirovich! Yes! Dude! This is actually so sick.
Well, well. Just like old times.
He tells us he will give us the information about the X3 labs, which are the things that we need for the main mission, by the way. He will give that to us, but only on one condition. He wants us to go over to some dudes that stole his cargo and steal it back. So we go over to these thieves and arrange a deal.
Hand over the package, and we won't have a problem.
Yeah, of course. On one condition. If you're here, that means we're on Sidorovich's naughty list. The last thing I need now is a war with him. I gotta protect my guys, they're all I've got. The monolith took the rest of them out at garbage. That's why I'd rather have a sit-down with Sidorovich. If you put a good word in for us...
Of course.
I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
Of course. I'll pass your apology along.
Fair enough. I'll pass your apology on to Sidorovich.
Then it's all yours. You sort it out with him, and I'll owe you one. You have my word.
All right, cool.
They won't bother you anymore.
I ain't gonna shed a tear for him. So, you want to hear about X?
30,000 coupons, now we're talking.
Here's the scoop.
I give the stolen cargo back to Sidirovich, and he tells me about this dude named Dark who knows exactly how to find S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He gives me the coordinates of where this Dark guy is, so I head over there. I clear out this army of dudes in this camp and get to this Dark guy. He's one of those crazy guys, you know? All of his dudes were just massacred by me, and he sees that as a test. Like, oh, you're a real one. Let's hang out now and do missions together. Yeah, so he tells me that I need him to get into the lab where S.T.A.L.K.E.R is at, and just by him saying that I need him, I am not allowed to kill him at all. He has actual plot armor. Anyways, I go over to this lab where S.T.A.L.K.E.R is supposed to be, and I meet with Dark. It's the same old thing. I pull a lever, I decode a lock, I fight off some snorks, I open a door, I fight a bloodsucker, I pull another lever, and I absolutely did not exploit a boss fight with this giant mutant that requires literally 24 grenades and a boatload of ammos to finally kill. When I say literally 24 grenades, I'm not saying it as like a TikTok slang. I really mean it. It took literally 24 grenades. And that really wasn't enough. And then I had to follow that up with really, you know, a lot of ammo. Anyways, now with that giant dead, I can move on with this mission. And then we finally find S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Cinematic. Dark is gonna betray us. I'm sure. He's gonna betray us. Dude. Shoot him! No, not November. Be like... Holy shit! Whoa! Shoot him in the face. Skiff, you know what to do. Whoa, hey! It's S.T.A.L.K.E.R. It's S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Oh, he's testing who's the real one. He wasn't real. I'm a real stalker, dude. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Look at that hairline. That's a real S.T.A.L.K.E.R hairline. He doesn't have the mark. And I have the mark. I have the... Whoa, yo, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, you fucking pimp, bro.
Name. I'm not looking to make friends.
Homie, Skiff, don't fuck with him. Yes. Looking down the barrel, literally.
You got some curious friends here.
Kill the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. If you don't have a clue why this whole cinematic is badass, let me give you the TLDR. S.T.A.L.K.E.R is the main character of the first game.
Bullshit. You're lying.
You start off with him being unconscious, being found by Sidirovich, and has this exact phone with him with the exact same message on it. Only in the end of the game does he understand that he is the dude that he is supposed to kill. He didn't know that he was S.T.A.L.K.E.R all this time. He gets so angry about being brainwashed that he goes over to see consciousness, the center of it all, and shoots the 7 pods with all the scientists in it. Now, there are multiple endings, but the canon one is him choosing to get the Shining Zone, where he's just chilling in the sunshine and everything is nice and beautiful, and then he kind of like cries himself to sleep or something. That's the Shining Zone. That one is canon. This whole cinematic here is just chef's kiss. It's so good. So knowing all that, he then explains that it is an illusion. The AI and the Shining Zone is an illusion, and he actually has evidence to back it up.
I talked to the representative of Sea Consciousness, the Malachite.
They're dead. I killed them. All of them.
No, S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
I even kept a piece of glass from one of their pods. It was real. What you witnessed was an induced illusion.
No.
Of sea radiation technology, Sea Consciousness used to manipulate people.
Induced illusion? Like Faust's phantoms?
Like the Phantoms, the Witch Granter, the Visiographs, the Scorcher, or the Shining Zone. Do you want to peek? It's right here. You can grab the data the doctor wants along the way. Just be sure to shut it down on your way out.
Oh, this is the good ending. No! That's the canon ending. This is the canon ending from the first... This is the Shining Zone. So what, he says that it's an induced hallucination? Oh, the lore. The plot thickens. Is there an artifact here though, guys? Hold on, give me a second. Review cartridge. Ooh, it was a really fast one. All right, what do we do now? Whoa!
When I found this place, I realized the Zone can be true to herself as long as someone keeps trying to use her to fucking brainwash us. Whether through TVs like these, or the Stalker program before them.
It wasn't real!
I just wish I knew who that someone is right now.
So the Shining Zone is a lie?
I saw it when I took down Sea Consciousness. It seemed better. So bright. So real. Or so I believed. I spent years wandering the Zone in search of its shining counterpart. I suppose that's when S.T.A.L.K.E.R caught wind of it. But my Shining Zone turned out to be... well, you saw what it was. Just another illusion. Another lie. And the one he's looking for, it never existed in the first place.
Now this is 10 out of 10, fellas. My gamer goblin brain was tickled with this slough hairline from the first game gaslighting me into joining his team. And I did join his team. It does help that he's the only faction in the game that clearly tells what he wants. But yeah, from now on, I'm loyal to him and only him. I'll make sure Daddy S.T.A.L.K.E.R gets what he wants. Moving on with the main mission, long story short, we have to go to another lab and do something. Rainbow Six Siege meets Hogwarts Legacy DLC.
You need to place the cartridge in the control room, and then get into the capsule. I'll take care of the connection. Are you ready?
To enter the pod? But why?
To see the truth. Don't worry about the capsule. Unlike the sea consciousness ones, it was designed for one user. I'll take care of the rest.
This looks like Soma, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, this is Soma gameplay. Alright, here we go. Big button. Yeah, cinematic! Chat, wake up! Push the button! Oh, wait. Outer Wilds? Actually Fallout? Oh, I'm Strider! I'm Strider! I'm looking at Strider's brain! Whoa, 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 whoa! Holy shit, he sees us!
Skiff, what's going on? Where are we?
You're dead, Strider.
Mm-hmm. You deserved it, not gonna lie. Yes. A tiny little scalpel killed you. Out of all things in the zone.
Then, and no more.
Correct.
But the experiment. Tell me we made it in time.
The fuck are you talking about? Which experiment? Oh, that thing. I'm just gonna tell him we didn't, bro. We didn't, bro. You died in vain, man.
Too late.
It was all for nothing, dumbass.
What happened to my men?
They're
died.
Under control of the monolith.
Yep. Oh, he's going insane.
I'm sorry, Strider.
He's going insane. He's going insane.
May 2012. The military is storming the CNPP. Loon and SOVA teams are in my sector. The primary objective is Quartet.
Southeast 180. Landmark. Inspection tower.
Target, SOVA 345. Low lateral.
Oh my god.
Target. Quartet 400. Moderate lateral.
Windage. Breathing. 3, 2, 1.
Pew.
That was the day the sea fields were turned off. Suddenly, the voice of the monolith was gone. I felt as if I was awakening from a years-long coma. And through the scope, I saw the body of an unknown soldier fall. He was not my enemy, Skiff. I just hope he has survived and has forgiven us.
He hasn't, bro. He also
you
died.
asked me about my good luck charm. Remember? It's an empty cartridge casing. A reminder from that day. I genuinely believed that I would never be a puppet again. I'm sorry, brothers. We have failed. Forgive me. And forgive me for everything you must do now. It was a worthy try, Skiff. Thank you. Stay strong.
See ya!
Peace!
This rocket ain't gonna take you into the noosphere.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's happening? How did S.T.A.L.K.E.R get here?
Well, well. What a meeting. A good man in a tight spot. You don't give up easy, huh? You keep sniffing around. Hey, is it just me, or were you talking to somebody?
Yeah, Strider.
Strider? How'd he get here? Strider! Strider! Have you boys seen Strider around here? Strider! Strider! Turns out there is life in the noosphere. Can you believe it?
It's hard to digest, bro. It's a mind prison. It's hard to digest. I'm gonna kill S.T.A.L.K.E.R anyways. I don't like him.
Just at first.
But this time it's all different, right?
Theater kid.
Let me guess. It wasn't the most pleasant conversation in your life?
Strider deserved a better fate.
We all deserve better, Skiff. The Shining. We will get rid of the darkness that imprisons us, preventing us from hearing each other. Imagine an eternal spring, Skiff. No pain, no regret, no suffering.
Life is for the living. Oh, we are with S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Okay, this is a moment. Oh, this is a moment, dude. This is an actual moment. We are with S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
I won't be a part of this. Life is for the living, Scar. If the dead start talking to us, we'll end up slaughtering each other. Then there won't be peace for us. Not even in death.
Brother! Oh shit. He's gonna kick me.
All this time, you've been a talisman to us. Someone truly inspiring. I believed in you. But you turned out to be a forgery. That's why you didn't get it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You're not.
You! Wow! No way. Strong, dude. Strong man. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Okay. Yup, the cinematics are quickly getting packed with some actual high-quality lore. S.T.A.L.K.E.R is now officially the villain, and S.T.A.L.K.E.R is still my daddy. We get out of this place, and S.T.A.L.K.E.R sends us to some facility to mess with some controls to gain access to the location of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program, which is the final thing S.T.A.L.K.E.R needs to complete his life's mission of freeing the zone of evil. Or something like that. And so we head to this facility and get to work. There are a couple of enemies, but then we get some more surprising cinematics. How y'all doing? Nice bottle of water. Classic. Nice sausage, bruv. Alrighty then, sorry. Oh, you didn't hear that? Do you need to investigate what I just did? Alright, that's what I thought. Whoa! Cinematic, cinematic, cinematic. Chat, wake up.
So, what do you see?
Screens. A whole wall of them. All static. And a creepy chair.
Great. Have a seat.
I think I'd rather stand.
Don't worry, it won't bite.
Fuck, I should have shot all the screens.
Are you set?
Yep.
Before sitting down. Fuck. Whoa.
Can you see me?
Yeah. Looking good.
Apparently Dark One's got 20/20 vision.
What?
That's his eyes you're looking through. Wave to the man, Dark One.
Hello, Skiff. It's Dark One. Remember how I tried to kill S.T.A.L.K.E.R? I changed my mind.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Possible?
Wow. Sea consciousness is
Holy shit.
very advanced technology. Now we need to figure out what the war wants to do with it. Anyway, it's time to wrap this up. Won't be long before the sniffs you out.
I've got an idea. Talk to you.
Okay, S.T.A.L.K.E.R is still a good boy. Get
I
out.
managed to track down the signal down to the Pripyat catacombs. The S.T.A.L.K.E.R program center must be somewhere there. We need to find and destroy it. It's TheJan's territory. I guess it's time for you to meet him. But we need to act fast. You've made so much noise that all the ward dogs will run to the TCP now.
Cinematic? Oh, this is not good news. We're gonna be... Oh, no. The ward is gonna be there. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, shit. Shit. Flashbang!
Find out who he contacted.
What's wrong with you, soldier? You're a constant thorn in my side. You helped Strider, got mixed up with S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
I eliminated Faust.
And for that, I'm grateful. Sit down.
What is this installation, Colonel?
Look, I'd love to gather all you stalkers around a campfire and explain exactly what we're guarding and why. But I have no desire whatsoever to trip over your soiled mattresses while on patrol. I've been ordered to keep the aftermath of Project X a secret from the likes of you. It's too bad you trusted those dreamers. You've got a knack for it, you know? Taking people at their word. Who was it?
The Dark One and S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
You trusted S.T.A.L.K.E.R. An agent of sea consciousness?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R is an agent?
The Dark One, S.C.A.R, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Sea consciousness bred them like cockroaches. This installation will help us find every last agent, but only within the perimeter. Unfortunately, many of them have already left the zone, and if we do nothing, houses on the mainland will continue to burn and collapse. This is reality! Miracles and fantasies are for those who can't face up to the real world.
The fuck happened with his face? Escape? Spark? I'm not your enemy? Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I choose Spark? And then probably I'm able to choose S.T.A.L.K.E.R again. Or do I choose the nasty ward? I'll never choose the ward. Decision made. All right.
I'm on your side, Colonel.
What the fuck happened with his face? Oh, shit.
Bold move.
Happening.
Skiff, you're awake. Finally. We need to talk.
God damn it.
We don't have much time.
I know about sea consciousness and your father, along with his subtle matter theory.
Have you learned anything new about subtle matter?
Yes. What's left in the noosphere is just an imprint of consciousness. A copy. A collection of a person's memories. If that's immortality, it's frightening. An eternal prison where the mind remains static. I'd rather die and be done with it.
How can I be sure of what you're saying? Do you have any proof?
I went to Orbita and ran an experiment with a prototype pod. And while I was there, I saw a projection of Strider. It was just a copy. Not the man I once knew. Strider's dead.
Which means the representative.
I'm sorry.
What you shared wasn't what I hoped to hear. But I appreciate your candor. I'll give you the key to the cell. You need to get out of here. The sooner, the better.
Yo, okay, I'm sorry, man, but this script writing is just... Okay, that's just Disney, man. What the fuck? Dora the Explorer. My god. And just like that, we get the key of our jail cell. I haven't said anything in a long time, but let's be honest, man, these cinematics just speaks for themselves. It's Good storytelling. Okay, aside from how we got the key, I'll see that one through the fingers. But the story is really actually getting together, and I'm really liking it. I love it. And gentlemen, I don't have any sponsors because, quite frankly, this is my first long-form video in like half a year. So instead of shilling something to you that you don't want to pay your money for, I'll shill my own live stream to you that you don't want to pay your attention to. Are you guys seeing that? It's a frog with like human boobs. It's really weird. Now, okay, my mind is playing tricks on me. It's lactating. This is wrong on so many levels. What the fuck has the zone done? I get it when The Simpsons put 3 eyes on a frog, but like really lactating female human breasts, that's kind of fucked up. Like this is really disgusting. Oh my god. That's some top tier improv content over on TheJan 11 on Twitch. That was pretty good, right? Very immature. It's very immature. Let's just be fair. It is. Anyways, now that we've lost half the viewers that were still watching this S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 video that is longer than an actual Martin Scorsese film, it is time to continue with the main mission. We leave our cell and accept this deal with this weird S.P.A.R.K. member in the other cell that tells me where my loot is in exchange for the key. But you gotta hear how he says it.
Don't scare me like that, eh? I thought you left for real. So, we got a deal. The key for info on your stuff.
Now that I got the location of my loot, I was supposed to sneak out of the facility, but I got seen, so I resorted to running in full panic to my loot and running away like a rat. Fuck. We're good. Is it here? It's down there. Okay. Oh my god, we got our shit back.
Skiff, this is Prologue. Where have you been? Decterio's dire of waiting. Go to Pripyat through Yaniv. The core will lay you through. If not, find the stalker called Spirit. He'll help.
So the next objective now is to get to Pripyat. On my way, I made a stop at Rostok to gear up before going into this new dangerous part of the zone. As I got there, a couple of dudes were inside of each other. Guys, I live in Amsterdam. I've actually seen worse. I thought dark rooms were some sort of silent disco, but instead of not hearing the disco, you don't see the disco. But that's not what a dark room is, guys. It's not. It's not. Anyways, I sold my current suit and bought a new one, but I didn't know that I had to upgrade it to be able to sprint with it. But guess what? The technician of Rostock isn't capable of upgrading that specific part of the suit. So now I have to walk a long distance in a suit that I cannot sprint in. But I'm not a scum-saving little bitch, so I actually raw-dogged it all the way to Pripyat. Well, to Yaniv Station, where we have to do some missions and finally get access to Pripyat. So yeah, I arrived to Yaniv Station.
I'm always so goddamn tired and so fucking bored.
My chat is exactly the same.
But I guess we're doing the right thing here, right? I only got the good shit.
Sausage? Of course he has the sausage! Fuck yeah!
I need to get to Pripyat.
Sure, no problem. Come on in, make yourself at home.
So the entrance is closed.
Sealed tight. We have never allowed anyone in before, and since the signal, it's out of the question.
So we're at this Yaniv station with this conversation with these dudes looking for a solution, and after a lot of yapping, this Noor character could not have said it any better when we finally get our next lead.
You can find a guy who worked with Spirit at the water tower. He might be able to tell you something, if he's not too drunk to talk.
See? It's not that hard to cut to the fucking chase. You've got your lead, Stalker. Dismissed.
My man! I upgrade my suit so I can finally sprint in it, and then I head outside where I'm met with what seems to be an all-out war of dudes in heavy armor, and I have no clue who is who. Oh shit! Who's the enemy? Which one is the enemy? Are these the wards? That's an enemy, right? They all look the same. They're coming. Hey. That's a friendly, that's a friendly. These are not friendly. Oh my god. Well done, boys.
You monolithian son of a bitch.
Me?
It's me, Skiff.
That dumbass.
Your ugly mug ain't any better.
Hey, man.
All right. Come out up here.
We talk to Richter, who is drunk and depressed, like a real man. And he yaps about where we can find a stalker named Spirit who can help us to get to Pripyat. And for the first and last time in this entire playthrough, the name of the game is actually mentioned.
What are you hoping to find there? The heart?
He's gonna say it!
The heart of Chernobyl? Huh?
He said it!
Is that what Prologue's after?
The heart of Chernobyl? What's that?
An artifact. Whoever finds it can learn to understand the zone and become almost one with it. That's what they say, anyway. S.T.A.L.K.E.R found it once. Now you're after it too, and something tells me you might actually find it.
Very nice. Through the gloves, dude. He's doing that through armored gloves. This guy's a fucking Chad. But he probably has very girly fingers. Nothing wrong with that, but he doesn't have callus on those finger tops for sure. He's afraid to raw dog it, I'm pretty sure. On my way to Spirit, I found this Easter egg of Ukrainian words carved on a wall, and I went out of my way to translate all of it. We have learned Ukrainian. Vdaloho Polyuvanya S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Then it took me a solid hour to solve this parkour puzzle that I won't spoil, but I finally catch this ultra rare artifact that I actually have never ever used and also have never sold. And then I finally get to Spirit's location, but he seems to be guarded by a dude.
I just need to talk to him. Maybe I can help.
I don't think you can. It's too late. If you make it worse, you're dead, man. I'll see to it. Open up! He wants to talk to Spirit.
Okay. Open it up. What's up? What's up? Where's my best friend? How are you? He had it coming. He did have it coming. The fact he was sitting there like Peter Griffin that hurt his knee. Not in the zone. Weakling. Goodbye. Should have worn a helmet. Should have worn a helmet. Spirits PDA. Any messages with some crucial information?
The key card to the bunker is in my pocket. The scanner I used to get to Pripyat is inside. It's not too hard. You'll figure it out. I left the manual there too.
I go over to this bunker he talked about and use his card to get into the room where the scanner is located and pick it up. Now I get a choice to give it to Nor, the dude in Yanif Station, but I choose to use it all by myself. And that's what she said. But before I do that, I explore this bunker, and guess what? On the roof is a heavy armored suit that is better than my current one. So yeah, all that walking with my expensive suit was basically for nothing. Anyways, I replace my suit with the new one and upgrade it, and finally head to Pripyat. I put the scanner down and clear this tunnel of anomalies so I can run through it and get to the other side. And so I finally arrive in Pripyat. I arrive in a hideout where Richter is hanging out with some alpha male named Colonel Dektiarev, nickname Deggy. I believe this is the protagonist of the last classic game, but I have not played that one. Look, gentlemen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. All this yapping with Deggy is just another one of these fetch quests. But what makes this one worse than the other ones is not how much of a distance we have to take, but rather the emptiness of Pripyat itself. Pripyat is the last part of the game, and it's the only place where you can find Deggy. As of right now, only 12% of players have actually met Deggy. This is a classic game developer move, and I need to call it out. Pripyat is a nothing burger. It feels like a modder took a Google Earth scan of Pripyat and put it in Unreal Engine and slapped a couple of enemies in the city and called it a day. The game is 110 euros, and things like this make it not worth that at all. And I'ma die on this hill, man. I don't care. The cinematics that were shown to us before the release, I consider an outright scam, and Pripyat feels like a Starfield auto-generated planet. So with that off my chest, I will at least tell you that the ending is phenomenal. Like, really good. So let's just speedrun Pripyat and get to the finish line, alright? I go out on this fetch quest. I kill a mutant cat, I grab a PDA, I grab a Gauss gun that is guarded by a giant mutant, I stand on some high ground so I cannot get hit, and I spam this mutant thing till it dies, fight a building full of monolithians and find an anomaly amongst them. The anomalies are really crazy in Pripyat, bro. I kill a dude from the ward and take his PDA. I give the PDA to Deggy, who looks at it and then gives me the coordinates of the final mission. Now, on my way to the final mission, I come across the Ferris wheel. This is what it looked like in the trailer. Now, this is actually so sick. Look at the lighting of the weapon. Look at the moon in the sky. And look at the fog around the house, man. In the trailer, it was running buttery smooth. This is what Unreal Engine 5 is all about. I'm really glad that I got a 4080 Super and built a whole new setup just a couple months ago so I can experience this type of gameplay firsthand. So anyways, I finally found it in the game. Hey! This is that one place. McDonald's marketing, fellas. Anyways, I get to the building that the ward is guarding, but this time I approach it as a hardcore stealth mission. Point and click adventure game. Trust me.
Everyone, stay put.
Oh. Did you not hear me coming? Bro! So much for highly trained assassins. Guys, it's a stealth mission, please. Don't. They are not allowed to hear us, okay? Stealth mission maximum. I was right here. Okay, we got them all, guys. We got them all. These, I mean, yeah, this. I would say these were considered back shots for sure. Then I go down to the underground base and get this big warning sign that this is the point of no return. So I do the same old, same old. I kill a couple enemies, I pull a couple levers, and then I meet up with Deggy and we raid a control room. We get rid of the guards and look at how Dallin is acting like a little child around Jeff, but honestly, this might as well be the security cameras of the Amazon warehouse. I doubt the working conditions are any different.
You're not a scientist, you're just a lousy piece of shit.
Oh no.
Oh yeah? Fuck you!
And so the boss fight begins against the Jeff. Catch this. How does that... Yeah, I know. Holy shit! Finally, when Jeff is done jumping around, I just hit him a couple times with the Gauss gun and then engage him. He manhandles me around, and then I basically have to do it again and finish him off and go over to Dallin to finish his experiment. Yes! Yes, I'm coming in! Come on, Jeff, calm down. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, he's doing judo, dude! Oh, now he does that? Damn! Well, Jeff, looks like you're not in your prime. Did he die, or did he...
It's the key to the visiograph.
I'm gonna talk to him.
We'll talk soon.
This. Peak gaming. Perfect. Screenshot it, guys. Chat, clip it. All right. Homies, okay, someone in the TikTok chat said he's still warm. Insane.
You got it.
What's the haircut, bro? What the hair? What's that haircut? Dallin is gonna betray us, I'm pretty sure.
Who are you?
Oh?
We are the result of an experiment, ended creating a super consciousness called C consciousness.
Father.
According to our calculations, Earth is surrounded by a special informational field, the so-called noosphere. It links all sentient inhabitants of the planet and stores their mental images.
What's the true scientist rule?
Our main goal was to make small adjustments to the noosphere, allowing us to remove things like anger, cruelty, greed, and other negative factors from the planet.
Dad, like you said,
Daddy issues.
What's the true rule of a scientist?
Individuals are unable to affect the noosphere.
Be quiet.
But sea consciousness could.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! It must be erased, destroyed, eradicated. I want it wiped out forever, without a trace, without pity! Skip! Help me with this!
Weakling! He's gonna go send himself back to the lobby. This was his life work. And it was all for nothing. He's gonna throw it in! He's gonna throw it in! Chad! Run away, Darlin! What are you doing? Get out of there! Darlin, no! The ball is gonna crush you! Oh my... Darlin!
Skip's up and about, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I told you. He's got 9 lives, just like
Daddy! Someone in the chat said, your dad has same hairline as you. Don't know what you're talking about, dude.
What's the rush, pal? You just came too.
Skip's right,
I just
Richter.
came.
Get rid of the doctor and find me by the Red Fortress.
Yes!
Let's finish what we've started.
So yeah, S.T.A.L.K.E.R wants me to kill the doctor because he thinks that the doc is a bad guy. And whatever Daddy says, I will do. I talk to Richter, who then teleports me right outside of the bubble house of Doc. And that's where I do what must be done. S.T.A.L.K.E.R for life! Yeah! Richter stands in the doorway like a proper NPC and teleports us to the Red Fortress, which is apparently the heart of the monolith, and we were told that on top of that fortress, S.T.A.L.K.E.R will wait for us. Why he couldn't fight with us is beyond me, but whatever. I just soloed it and just went over to him. I'm gonna run ahead, okay? Because you're running from side to side like a fucking toddler doing paintball for the first time. I'm gonna bug the game out. I'm the rat king of the zone. What can I say? Get to the top of the Red Forest. Red Fortress. All right, so that's this way. Oh, this is this area. Talk to Richter. Nah. Rambo time. I'm such a rat. I'm such a nasty rat. I love being the final boss of my own game. Hold on, hold on. It's S.T.A.L.K.E.R! He can survive a Gauss rifle? Whoa! I left Richter behind. He's a weakling. Chief! Daddy. There's no chance he's gonna betray us, right, guys?
Did he suffer?
Who?
No.
Good. He didn't deserve to.
Who?
And the bullet was well deserved. It's a shame you treated him like that.
Tell me about it. You think I didn't try to spare his life? But the zone couldn't be free unless he died. And it was worth it. Just look at it now. No, Skiff. I won't let anyone have the zone. She gave me a new life. One that I'm ready to give back if I have to. I will always protect her.
I will help you.
I'll help you, dude. Whoa, 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 whoa. Finally, fast travel. Let's go, dude. Homie is just fast traveling. It's a co-op game now. Whoa, whoa, okay. We left Richter behind. Deserved. Homie in TikTok chat said nether portal. Ooh, there he is. All right, so now that we're in this top secret facility that you can only teleport to, S.T.A.L.K.E.R tells me that someone is third-partying us. So we gotta watch out for some extra enemies. And guys, I have no clue who that enemy would be. Man, who could it be? Anyways, I press a couple buttons and I kill a couple enemies and I find S.T.A.L.K.E.R watching brain rot. Whoa, 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 cinematic chat, wake up! Oh shit, I think this is the ending of Clear Sky. This is all of you guys watching my stream.
Scar.
Yes, 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 yes. The theater kid.
Poor Scar. I knew him, Skiff. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy, and smelt so. Ha!
I think Scar is having a stroke, dude. Kiss.
I've lost my head for this cause, along with all in it.
Kill Scar. Hell yeah, please do. Let's see what he does. This is an inside joke, right? I mean, come on. Yeah, so much for a boss fight. I just had to press a couple of red buttons which stun him, and then I have to shoot him, and I repeat that for about 3 times. Do it again and again and again? Like, where's the... There he is. That's it! Oh no.
Where's your shining zone now, Scar?
Skiff, come in. I'm done with the teleport. It's now full of surprises. What's up? Why did you go radio silent?
I ran into Scar. He's dead now.
I guess it's goodbye then. Well, I won't cry. Get down to the workshop. I'll be waiting for you near the trucks. We're almost there.
We go down the elevator to meet a wounded S.T.A.L.K.E.R who tells me to solo an entire army of monolithians while he takes a nap. I guess he's just getting old, guys. But I'll do what Daddy says no matter what. I clear out a whole bunch of enemies, and then I get to this room full of loot. This was the game telling me, hey man, pick anything you want. You'll need it. Now that sounds fun, and it should be, because this is the final fight. Instead of it being a single boss or an arena-type mini-game where you get waves of enemies, they just spawned an army of heavily armored dude with Gauss guns in a small room with no cover and called it a day. I tried to play by their rules, but using a shotgun or assault rifle that they have provided to me didn't do nothing, and I still got one shot over and over again. But no worries, those who know me from Elden Ring know that I'm no stranger to exploiting the game to get the win, or even finish the game. So I came up with my own little tricks. I got a different idea then. We activate the fight like this. We stay in cover like little rats, okay? Yeah, he's right there. So the first one is all the way in the back there. There he goes. Oh, shit. Oh! Yes, yes. I am the Rat King of the zone, and there's nothing you can do about it. Holy cow. Yo, they got the high ground, man. How do you want me to solve this problem? Okay, railgun, 1 by 1, easy peasy. Watch this. I see him, I see him, I see him. I see him, I see him. He's gone, he's dead, that guy's dead. Dead. We never back down, we never what, chat? We never back down, we never what? Okay, I think we should be good now. Oh, never mind, okay. Slow down, chat, slow down. Yeah, they actually have a fairly big chance to miss these. Destroy the Granite Squad, let's go, dude. Let's go, that's how you do it. Oh my God, guys, it's happening. We're gonna press the button. she is. Oh, oh. Oh shit, this is the place that S.T.A.L.K.E.R shot up.
Fallen car returns to the machine.
Chat, wake up. You put an artifact in there. Is that the heart of Chernobyl?
Seems that this is the only way to unveil the zone's real secret. The one you've been trying to figure out.
Kaimanov, this is where the doctor was supposed to be. This was supposed to be the doctor's pod. Kaimanov.
Well, the old man wasn't lying this time.
Wait, what? What does he want to do? What is he planning to do? Get into the pod? He's gonna kill us. Is he? Oh, okay. I thought for a second, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I mean, he is the main character.
Slide that thing back up on my signal.
He wants to be the owner of the zone. He wants to be the boss of the zone. This is so sick. Let's go, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I'm gonna make your wish come true, bro. I played him just a month ago. I was in him. I was inside of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I was playing with him.
Push it.
In the first game a month ago. Push it. Push the button. That's what she said. Ooh, cinematic! Like, Die Hard cinematic. Chat, wake up. Hairline. He has become what he hated. The epic music, this is it. This is the ending. This has to be the ending. When we see the credits roll, guys, that's the last stream of the month. And I won't see you guys till January. Skiff! My man! We made S.T.A.L.K.E.'s wish come true. No. What's it? Oh! He's gonna become the zone! He's gonna become the zone! This is actually sick. Well, I wonder if he's gonna brainwash us as well, though. Whoa.
See. I want. Cheers, friends here.
Hello, Skiff. It's the Dark One.
I wonder if Dalin died. Actually, he didn't, right? Ultra cinematic, guys. High definition cinematic. Skiff walks away.
Attention! Crossing strictly prohibited.
The Shining Zone? The Shining Zone? What do you see, Skiff? What do you see? Oh. Oh no. And now S.T.A.L.K.E.R. is gonna use superpowers. No.
Let the stalker pass.
Oh! Yes! S.T.A.L.K.E.R. is the fucking monolith, bro! Yo! Oh shit, dude! Yo, S.T.A.L.K.E.R is like... S.T.A.L.K.E.R has become God, and I'm like... his prophet or something, bro. What's up? What's up? Wait, is Skiff disappointed? Or is Skiff actually proud of it? Why did he throw away the walkie-talkie? They're all running away. Everyone's afraid, but Skiff knows what's up, baby.
Checkpoints are closed. Crossing the zone's perimeter is strictly prohibited. Anyone attempting to enter or leave the zone will be eliminated on the spot. Attention! Anyone attempting to enter or leave the zone will be eliminated on the spot.
I will protect her. Always.
Whoa, yo. He's become the fucking villain, baby. That is wild. That is fucking wild. What a dude. Dude, what a game. What a game. The ending was outright phenomenal, man. S.T.A.L.K.E.R was the poster boy of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and now he's become the villain, and I love it. I know I shat quite a lot on this game, but it is truly one of the best games that have come out in 2024. It can use countless of updates, don't get me wrong. And I know it had a very, 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 very rough development, but at the end of the day, I'm just a man-child with a passion for gaming, and I just give a shit, you know? I want this game to be awesome, just like any other S.T.A.L.K.E.R fan. Anyways, I'm very curious about the DLC and the multiplayer. I wonder what they're gonna do. If you like these long videos, you should subscribe, and if you want these videos for Elden Ring, which is gonna be my next content, then you should definitely subscribe. Special thanks to all the charity donators for reaching the charity goal, and then some, almost doubling that. It was my first time doing a charity stream, and I actually didn't expect to reach it, but damn, dude, we basically doubled it. That's really sick. Thanks. Now, I do expect only 2 dudes to watch all the way to the end here, but if you hear this, thank you for watching. It was really fun to make this gigantic video, and hopefully it was fun to watch. I will make more of these long-form videos, especially from Elden Ring, but maybe some new releases here and there, and maybe an entire playthrough of an Elden Ring randomizer with DLC included for like 100+ game hours. And maybe you should subscribe to let your pee-pee grow.
He really isn't all that bad, but he plays like a dirty rat. He does a move, he does a scurry. He's not a mouse, he's not a furry. He breaks the game all alone. He's the rat king of the zone. Jan the rat, technically he plays fair, but with a dirty smile.